what I titled the stream. I think it's something like my bones hurt or something.
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
Because they kind of do. And the strange man with the briefcase is still watching me from outside.
Bro,
Which says that I'm the only one who can see him, and that there's other people who know that I am the one who can see him, and they seek to keep the threshold closed. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the threshold is, but apparently, if I go and open the threshold, horrible things are going to have to start happening to the world. But if I don't go and open the threshold, then those people who want to keep it closed are going to do even worse. So I have to go open the threshold and damn our society.
wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
Also, the strange symbols that I see behind my eyes when I close them, they are still there.
You cannot be in here. What the hell? Sorry, my dog was going back here and he's not supposed to be in this area of my basement because he pisses down here, so yeah.
It's chilling.
Alright, hold on. Wait,
It's ironic that you talk about things that aren't supposed to be here. Because whatever is beyond the threshold is also not supposed to be here.
Dude, okay. I'm gonna ask you a genuine question. What detergent should I use for this?
What's the actual load again? I forgot what the load itself is.
It's like really filthy white towels that we randomly have.
I don't know.
Damn. Alright. For some reason, my grandma wants me to use bleach, which won't really do anything, in my opinion. I don't know why. Especially because I'm going to be running a stain soak cycle. I don't really see the point of that.
Well, because bleach is like really powerful. I'm gonna be dead ass. That shit's underrated as fuck. Okay, why is there powder in the softener dispenser?
I put that in there. Hee hee.
How did my mom? No, it's not in the powder dispenser. Sorry, it's in the entirety of the dispenser.
Let me see that. Let me see. Let me see.
I didn't do this shit.
I wonder if my grandma used the Electrolux. I think she literally did. Huh? How and why?
I have no idea.
Take that whole dispenser out and low key, like, rinse that out. I literally
Then
had that.
again, I'm sure it's gonna rinse itself out.
No, I'm not
When
even
it,
kidding. That happened to me before, but with OxyClean, and it was a pain. Trust me.
I'm just gonna add a. Oh, I can't even add an extra rinse.
I'm
Actually,
gonna.
I can. I'll run a rinse and spin cycle after this cycle.
Okay, so I know I'm gonna add bleach for sure. I just don't know the detergent. I was thinking Foca, but I'm like, I don't think so. I don't want this to be too high sudsing, so
I'm
I
just
don't.
gonna do a half scoop of Kirkland powder. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know what detergent, boys. Like, I really don't know. Like, I did not fully plan this out. I'm gonna be real.
I also got some Calgon, but I don't think I need to use any for this load.
I'm still trying to get Windfresh, but I'm trying to finish my detergents at the same time, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Hold on, I'm trying to clear all this fucking detergent out.
That's what I've said, like, earlier. I'm gonna
It's
think.
fucking Kirkland, I can tell.
I would use Typeless Bleach, but I do have quite a bit actually left. I could do Typeless Bleach, but then again, that would be not a good idea to mix with actual bleach. I don't know. I don't
Why?
even, because it's oxygen bleach and you shouldn't mix that with actual bleach. I heard you shouldn't.
What is it gonna make like fucking chlorine gas or something? Womp
Yes, it
womp.
will.
Just lock in.
What do you mean just lock in?
I mix OxyClean and bleach all the fucking time. What are you talking about?
Well, no wonder why you're like this. Anyways.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, no wonder, Wade.
straight to the diddling chamber with bro.
Hell yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
He's giving me all the slander tonight. He's not holding back at all.
Yup. I'm gonna be a poopy head tonight.
Bro really thinks he's one to who seeks to keep threshold closed.
Yes, I will seek for that. Indeed. I don't know what detergent. I'm stuck. I need help.
Oh.
Foca, there's. I would use Tide Plus. I would use the Tide Pods and stuff, but I feel like that's too unnecessary for a load like this. Yeah, I genuinely do not know. I'm so lost. I have so many detergents. It's really hard to choose. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's the only non-benefits of having a detergent collection like this. Dude, I don't know what.
That's such a first world problem.
It is. I have way too many detergents to the point I don't even know which one to use for this load, and I don't want to use the same one over and over again. I would use some sort of Mexican powder, but I feel like that would be too much. I have no idea what I want to do. I think Foca might be fine. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of just my only option right now. Isn't it like a versatile powder? Isn't that literally what I want?
I mean, kinda, yeah, I think so.
I don't even know if Foca and Bleach are like safe to be together. I don't know.
They probably fucking are. I don't know, man.
I really don't know. I would. I don't. I'm like.
Check the fucking ingredients list, and if it has sodium percarbonate in it, then just don't fucking add bleach.
I'm looking it up because I'm actually not trying to die tonight.
I doubt it does. They would probably say something about it having like oxy or some shit.
No, it says yes. It is generally safe to mix Foca laundry detergent with bleach. It's a good idea to
What do they
dilute.
mean generally? Does it
Yeah.
on occasion just decide to not?
Well, I don't know. I wish I had some like I mean, I have a detergent that's meant to wash whites from Mexico, but I don't want to use it because that's really strong stuff. It's really strong, but I don't know. I mean, phosphate free. Yeah, I don't see anything that says like whatever the hell you said. So I think I'm just gonna mix it and I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna be real. Okay. I'm just gonna use Foca because I don't know what else to use. Okay, I'm going to get detergent cup. I'm going to pour in my Foca. Why the fuck are you not pouring out? Come on. Give me Foca.
It's coming out.
I just want to go back to streaming. I think that's enough. The Foca laundry detergent. I think that's enough. Because I plan to put it in 2 compartments. I think this is enough. Or would it be too much?
No, put it in both.
Okay. There's 2 compartments meant for stain soak, which is what I'm running. I really hope this doesn't suds up too much, because that's not what I'm trying to have tonight. I don't think it really should, but at the same time, I'm also somewhat okay with that, because these towels are not, they need this. So, yes. And then I'm going to get bleach. Where the hell's my measuring cup? Here we go. I have a measuring cup for some reason. Don't ask why. Literally, don't ask why. We have the yummy Clorox bleach. This is very nutritious. You should drink this on a daily basis, at least a cup.
Real.
Okay, I'm gonna pour it. I hate handling bleach sometimes because, yeah. I'm gonna pour into the bleach dispenser where it belongs. It dispenses on the first rinse, but genuinely, who cares? Anyways, I'm gonna fill it. Yeah, it doesn't need to fill like all the way to the max line. This machine's like max. It can only hold like half a cup of bleach. It can't really fill like an entire cup, which is fucking dumb. It is what it is. Ow. There you go. Ah, yes. Bleach. Here we go. We have the dispenser. This looks like piss. I'm gonna be real. But yes, we have the detergents. I'm gonna slowly close the drawer. And we're gonna do. I mean, this cycle's not interesting, but I just randomly thought of it for no reason because it's appropriate. We're gonna do heavy. No, not that one. Heavy duty. Why is it on cool? Oh, I forgot. No, we don't want warm water. We want hot water. There we go. I'm gonna run this. Any stain, and then these are the options. It's just default options just with that. Okay, here we go. This is going to be very abysmal. Here we go. Yes. Indeed.
Tony, check the GC.
Oh God, what did you send? You're scaring me. That is so real, though. I will crash out over that.
I just don't get it.
It's okay for some loads, but like most of the time, I don't.
For reference, I just made this GIF, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, so
133 minutes will cry about it because you know why? I've ran longer than that. Trust me, this machine can go to up to almost a 200-minute cycle. I'm not playing. I would have done sanitize, but to be real, I don't want it to be stuck on one number for like 20 years, so I'm not trying to have that. It better be filling with hot water, or else I'm going to get mad. Damn it. Yeah, almost like
200. The max that the display can show is 199, and he got it up to 199. So basically,
yep. It better not have dispensed that fucking bleach. Oh God, the glass is steaming up. So it is. So it has hot water in it. And the suds. Yeah, I already know this is gonna get chaotic real fast. Just knowing Foca, like, that can get really. It's gonna get chaotic.
I think I should probably eat something.
Have you not eaten anything at all today, or what?
Don't remember. Could not
Mm.
tell you. The presence of the strange man with the briefcase has been throwing me off.
Okay, buddy. Dude, this guy's been annoying me all day. Why would you say that? Oh my god. No, there's a
Because
half
only
Suds. I'm
I
gonna
have the power to open the threshold.
wait. There's a half inch of Suds. I'm gonna crash out now. Oh my
Yep.
god. I'm just kidding. It's fine. Especially for a load like this, it kind of low key needs it. I should have done sanitized temp, but I already know how chaotic that's gonna get, so we don't want that. Luckily, stain soak kind of just keeps the suds at bay almost, because it actually just mainly soaks the whole time. Me when I use the Foca laundry detergent. Wow, wow, wow. Dirty water.
What's up, guys? How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing amazing.
Sorry if I seem like kind of distant. The strange man with the briefcase has been keeping me up
Oh
the past
my
couple of nights.
god.
I don't know why you're tweaking out over that, Pony. I'm not like rage baiting you or anything.
No, it's because it's low key getting annoying. What program is the Electrolux on? It's on heavy duty with a stain soak option set to any stain plus an extra rinse. Because I already know this is gonna get sudsy, and I'm using bleach with this load. So yeah.
I love using bleach on loads because I can just like, pour a little bit in the dispenser, then, take a little sip or two, my little guilty pleasure.
Yeah, guys, I'm surprised he's not dead yet.
The LG's on actually it's on the default normal, but with heavy to normal soil. It's right between normal and heavy.
Kind of same with the heavy duty cycle. It's on default settings pretty much, just with the stain soak on though. That's the only difference.
I wish that the AI could fucking figure out when it's going to be able to do like stepping properly. Cause like right there it just doesn't.
I wish this machine can do like some sort of stepping motion. That would low key be kind of goated, especially
It's
for
really good for like half loads. It's perfect.
like this one, like what I'm washing literally right now.
No, no, that would be too small. It wouldn't exactly work.
Oh, it might if it has a lot of water in it.
It would be the opposite actually. The more water, the less friction between the drum and the clothes, so it can't do it.
I'm gonna be
The
real.
drum will move, but it won't carry them up to the top and drop them.
I'm gonna be real. This stain soak is actually working like pretty well because I'm seeing the towels like starting to turn a little bit more whiter than they were. I wish I used Foca liquid. That low-key would have been goaded. But I feel like powder is better for this because it's these towels are like really filthy. Which I don't know why, but we have like the filthiest towels in the world like all the time.
I've always wanted to take an entire bucket of Kirkland and dump it into a machine and see what happens.
If you do it in my machine, I swear to God.
See, that would be stupid of me because I know better than to do it in any front loader. It would not use enough water to dissolve all the Kirkland.
Do you think the sud level's good in my machine or not?
I mean, it's all right. Then again,
Nah?
it's mini.
But no, I'm just saying like for the stain soak phase, I feel like it's decent for this phase. I feel like not like I feel like a suds level that's not too high is really good for stain soak. I really hope the suds don't really intensify that much. I feel like they will somehow. I'm probably gonna jinx it. I don't think they will intensify. I think this is fine.
I should change my mom's contact in my phone to Pack God so that whenever my mom calls me and I'm in like a public setting or I'm like with my friends, I get called by fucking Pack God.
That would be funny, low key.
I think I'm because I have my mom saved as Freak Bob right now, and it's not exactly the same anymore. It's been Freak Bob for quite some time. So I think Pat God would be a good one.
Yeah. Also, we have 1, 2, 3 minutes. By the way, 1, 2, 3 minute.
Funny you mentioned that because 1, 2, 3 is a series of numbers within the symbols I see when I close my eyes.
Oh my god! I'm just kidding.
And also, a slight update. Earlier, the symbols started appearing in the sky. I can still see them despite it being nighttime.
Yeah, Wade? That's cool. Yeah.
I need to decipher what the symbols mean.
I need to decipher what it's like
Once
to.
I decipher what the symbols mean, I will be able to locate and open the threshold.
I need to figure out what drinking Foca is like.
I mean, I have 2 bottles. If I could try if I really wanted to. Aiden changed his name again? Good.
What? K
You know
pasta?
that one little kid? Fucking the hater laundry machine productions guy?
Oh, yeah, that dude.
Yeah. Last night he just took Ethan's channel name.
You have to be kidding me.
No, yeah, no, he just changed it to laundry productions.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, you have to be kidding me.
What's the capacity on the Electrolux? I think it's 4.5.
It's a smaller machine than this dude's. This machine, his machine has is like a is it 5.3? I'm assuming.
It's 5.2.
Well, same fucking thing.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but
Yeah, but Wade got it right. I have a smaller machine, which is fine. We don't need a big ass machine, anyways. We really don't. We're fine with 4.5. And besides, the loads we do are like actually not that big. Like sometimes our whites loads are like this big, like what you see in here. That's how big our whites loads are. This is one of them, but this is technically just random white towels we have around our house that's really fucking filthy that I need to wash. Because if I don't wash this, I get the chancla. I think Wade knows what I'm talking about because I'm gonna get the chancla.
I know what the chancla is. I've got Mexican friends.
Yes, now you understand.
I'm gonna add a little bit of softener.
I don't think I'm gonna need softener for this load because, well, yeah.
The only reason I'm adding softener is because somebody poured fucking Kirkland powder all over the softener dispenser.
Mmm.
Yummy. Oh, and it's doing filtration in the right way for this too. Oh, we've got a perfect shot set up for this.
Yummy, said Wade happily.
I'm not the biggest yogurt guy, but I saw these at Walmart today and I really couldn't resist. This is Chobani Flip Mint Chocolate Chip.
That doesn't sound too bad.
I'm not exactly sure what to expect.
I feel like
see. So
I
it's
feel,
like cookies and cream on one side. Like it's got cookies and cream chunks on one side with mint yogurt on the other.
interesting. That sounds like really interesting. I'm gonna be real.
What's the difference between your washer and your wife? Well, I have 3 washers and I have 0 wives, so
I have two. No, I have more than 2 washers and 0 wives. So I don't know. I have 3 portables, 2 main machines. This one and that one over there, which is a orbital. It's a goated machine, but direct drives are better. I say that even though I'm like a proud orbital owner, but like I can admit it. Usually, I did always want a direct drive when I was younger, but for some reason, like we technically had one, but it was just broken. Like I don't know if you've seen the pictures that I send in the GC, like of my old Hydrowave. You can see like a Kenmore 80 series in the background.
yeah.
We used to have one. I think that was like one of the machines that my parents owned for way before I was born. And also, we have 23 people in here. That's crazy.
Damn.
Okay, bro. Do you not see what this dude said in the chat, bro? That's
Oh,
wild.
that's crazy shit.
No, that is wild. Should we low key get him out of here?
Honestly, I've seen worse in this chat.
I'm gonna be real. Remember that one time that one dude got so mad at Kiernan for Kiernan just saying "rar," just one simple word that really set
Oh
off.
yeah, and then he followed us onto all of our channels and told all of us to kill ourselves for about a week straight.
Yeah, and he just said racial slurs at us. Dude, that was wild. Just for no
It's
reason.
the internet. What do you expect?
I know, but like, yeah, that'd just be wilding. I don't know. I think we're almost done with the stain soak phase because I think it's nearing the main wash phase. I hate how it doesn't like drain the water and then refill for the main wash. I hate how it doesn't do that. That's really dumb. They should treat the stain silk as like a pre-wash. I'm gonna be
That's what
real.
I would think it would be.
But no, we have to incorporate it within the middle of the whole wash cycle. So that's why I also pour the detergent into the main because it everything gets dispensed either way. So yeah. I'm pretty sure I did put enough powder in there. I remember that first time. Remember that one request you made where I did it on Clean Washer? You told me to combine Foca and OxyClean. Do you not remember that?
Might not have been the brightest of ideas on my part.
Yeah, that was not the brightest idea. Did you not see what happened to the machine in like 5 seconds?
Guys, I'm gonna give a little advice to you guys. If any of you guys are going to the gym and like lifting and stuff, if you're gonna bring your earbuds or something, listen to the SpongeBob episode about the power within. It's the corniest shit, but it actually works so well. It improved, it literally put me up from 205 to 225 on my bench.
You have to be kidding me.
No, I'm not. And literally all it fucking was, it was because I was listening to these fucking SpongeBob characters going, the power within, the power within.
That sounds so stupid. I'm gonna be so real.
Hey, it might be stupid, but if it works, it works.
I mean, yeah, you have a fair point. Not gonna lie, I kind of like this stain soak option, and I feel like it's actually useful for stuff like loads like this. I'm gonna be real. I feel like it's really useful because I've actually used various types of stain soaks for their actual appropriate stains. Like one time, my grandma, like one of my cousins, got chocolate on my grandma's comforter, ran the chocolate stain soak, and that actually worked.
Damn.
I'm not even kidding. This machine's actually goated at stain removing. We're gonna see what these towels look like afterwards once this load is done.
If you'd prefer to actually listen to music instead of the power within, this is gonna sound a little silly, and of course, this probably won't work for everyone because like everyone's got their own like taste in genres and stuff. Listen to fucking Beethoven. I don't know
Beethoven,
why. It just works better than like anything else. What's
Beethoven.
the max spin speed in both machines? 1300 RPMs on both.
Yeah, my machine can go up to 1300. Which it doesn't go that fast on the final spins for some reason. I think the most it'll go is like 1,000. But when you select clean washer, you'll probably get
The motor might
1250.
be rated for 1300, but it doesn't actually hit it, which would be kind of disappointing.
It doesn't really. I'm gonna be real.
Mine hits 1300, but it has to be under very specific circumstances.
With this machine, it'll hit 1300 or 1250 specifically. I'm assuming on clean washer, like the last 3 minutes of the cycle. Like you hear like
That
the
doesn't
rev.
really count though, because like
Yeah, 1300 is the legit highest this machine can go. And the only cycle it can specifically do that on is clean washer.
that's so stupid. That's the one cycle you wouldn't need a high speed on.
Yeah, I know. I feel like it makes sense. That type of spin speed would make sense either on normal, heavy duty, or optic whites.
No Guitar Hero today. I am fucking tired, dude.
This dude hasn't slept in like what 31 hours.
At this point, it's more than 31 hours. It was
Yes,
31 hours. It's 39 hours now.
this dude hasn't slept in almost like 2 days. Like this motherfucker, dude.
How long can we keep the chain going?
Holy whirlpool. In our machine, I think you're in a whole nother country, my friend, because we don't have that here. We do not have 16 RPM spins, bro. That's like Mila. I
Yeah.
cannot.
No, they must be an oi mate, let's go to the pub in it.
Instead
Am I
of
seeing shadows yet? I'm not seeing shadows, but there's a strange man with a briefcase who keeps watching me. And
shut
he says
up.
I'm the only one who can open the threshold.
I'm gonna cream all
I
over
live in
this.
Finland. Explains everything.
What machines does Finland have? Low key, I'm
Same as
curious.
Europe, basically.
No, I'm curious. Like, what's the most common brand? Siemens. I pronounced that way too wrong, but it's because of
No,
Max.
no, Pony. It's Siemens. That is how you pronounce it.
You're gonna do what? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I know. I'm dead ass. It is the zestiest name for a company ever.
Yeah, I know because Max is in the UK right now, and he has a Siemens machine and like
Yeah.
literally in his whatever he's staying at. I don't know if
You
it's an
wouldn't
apartment.
catch me dead owning a machine named fucking Siemens, dude.
Dude, that machine that Max like is using has really interesting cycles. I'm gonna be real. Like it has a cycle called Auto Soft. Like I don't know what the hell you'd use that for. I really want Max
You
to
know what
run
I
it.
think it is? I
What?
bet it's a delicate cycle, but like AI, like AI delegates.
Oh, I don't like the thought of that, but that sounds really interesting. Well, I mean, the cycle already has a delicate silk cycle, which of course, you know me that well. I'm gonna want to see that cycle because silk is actually a really uncommon cycle on machines. You can only find that cycle on like machines from 2005, like the
AI
machine.
be taking over everything. True. I mean, my machine has the AI feature, but it doesn't fucking do anything. So
My machine doesn't have AI at all. I'm good.
Twitter on machine.
Nah, she don't have Twitter, bro. The suds are significantly rising, and it's low-key scaring me. Once it starts tumbling fast, that's when that's just when, you know?
Yeah.
Because this is the stain choke. Dude, it barely has tumbled, like, barely anything, and the towels already look way cleaner than they are before. Wasn't this electrolyte? No, this is, like, literally the newest one. I'm not even kidding. The older ones, their font is different, and their features are really different, too. Also, their stain soak icons are really different, too. For the chocolate stain soak, like, I know the icon on the older machines is, like, a muffin. And I know on this one, it's, like, a literal chocolate bar. I'm not kidding. Siemens, Bosch, AEG, basically it's the same thing. Of course, ASCO. That's not surprising.
Alan Lee jump scare.
Ah, I do like ASCOs for real though. I'm gonna be real. I
I
really like.
fucking love Astros, dude. I
I
want one so bad.
I think I even got to see one in person because I think like the house across the street. I think they literally have an ASCO. I'm not even kidding. They probably do. I don't know if the neighbor that we know like still lives there. I don't know if she still does. I'm hoping because I want to. I could have sworn I went into her house once and saw an Asco when I was younger. I am not kidding. I think she literally has an Asco. And if she still has an Asco or a machine like that, I'm gonna film it.
Are you? Hang on, guys. Is anybody in chat aware of the U.S. government hiding cheese underground?
Cheese?
Yeah, no, they're actually hiding cheese underground. It was something with the Great Depression, I believe, and now we just have a bunch of cheese underground.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna go look for it. I'm gonna go look for it. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna get all of it in the world, and it's all gonna be mine. All mine.
Recently, I had this. It was like pepper jack cheese, but instead of peppers in it, it was fucking garlic, and it
Dude,
was so fucking good.
Dude, there's cream in my machine, bro.
What?
Look at that.
I shouldn't be saying much. I'm about to create some cream myself.
What?
So, I've got an idea here.
We're
I'm
both.
going to feed this foca into the that's a bad idea, I think, actually. No, we're chilling. I'm gonna feed the foca into the tub seal. Well, not
We're
the
both.
tub seal, but between the no, let's just pour it into the back of the drum. Hopefully by doing this it gets into the actual sump faster so that when the recirculation turns on, it's better. It's just how
What?
much foca do I use?
I don't know. I like how we're both using Foca though. That's really goaded.
Well, you're using powder. I'm about to use the liquid that should. You know what? Here's what I'll do. The same dose that fucking overfoamed a T600. Let's see what happens. Or no, let's use half of that. Let's use half of that. So that would be a quarter of the bottle.
I love making autistic noises to
No, we're gonna go half.
No, I love making autistic noises just to confuse this guy. Has I confused
Does
you?
bro know that I'm also autistic? Or
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I literally am though.
Nuh-uh.
Well, guys, I'm not autistic anymore.
Yeah, guys, I removed his autism. What are you gonna run?
Well, I'm putting it in test mode right now to just tumble the foca. So
No,
hopefully
what
it's
you should low-key do, you should put test mode spin and you should cover the whole drum in the sticky goo. Okay, I'm not saying that ever again. It'd be funny if you put it on test mode spin. I'm gonna be so for real.
you know what, Pony?
What?
I think because I honestly am a little curious of what happens too. I think I'm gonna run your favorite cycle.
What is it?
Wait, no, your favorite cycle's the white cycle. I mean, I
Yeah.
can run the white cycle if you want.
Yeah, can you please do that?
I mean, I the other option was permanent press.
I Well, aren't you gonna film that for the video though? Like for videos?
I am, but high key, I kind of just gave up on that.
Yeah, do permanent
There's
press.
so many cycles to film, dude.
That's fair enough. Do permanent press then. That's fine with that.
Actually, this is a pretty big load. I'll do permanent press with um I've got a pair of shoes to wash today. And honestly, bewilderment isn't my favorite cycle for shoes.
Hmm.
It's a bit too delicate.
Can you do whites for that?
Yeah.
You Yeah. Uh-oh. Wait, this is when chaos is gonna start.
White, cold,
Uh-oh,
three
restart.
extra. I'm gonna add two extra rinses. This is Foca. This isn't something to fuck around with. And I'll put this on heavy soil. It's not heavy soil, but it's a
Okay.
larger load, and I'm curious to see what happens on heavy soil for whites.
It's tumbling fast.
I'm shifting.
I'm shifting. Samsung sucks still? Yeah, you're right.
When have they not?
Yeah, like literally. They've always been
You know what, Pony? You know
What?
what we're gonna do?
What?
We're gonna start shifting.
Yes, my favorite part.
I'm gonna shift it on stream so hard right now, Pony.
Dude,
You're gonna watch me shift it right now.
look how dirty the recirc water is, low key.
And you can see.
What?
Do you see it, Pony? Do you see it down there?
Yeah. No. Yeah. No, actually.
You can't see the shifter?
No. We have 101 minutes, and the Suds level's low-key stressing me out.
Dude, the Suds level always fucking stresses you out. I can't lie, Pony. You need a fucking chill pill.
No,
Can you
like
see it now? Can you see?
no, I
You're in the.
nope, I can't see it.
How about that?
No, I see plastic.
Oh, it's because my camera zoomed in somehow.
I see white. I see the shifter just a little bit. There you go. There you go. I see it.
Right there?
Yep.
Let me lean it up against the back here then.
I'm
Is that good?
shifting.
You ready, Pony?
Yes.
I'm shifting. I'm shifting. I'm shifting.
I'm shifting.
Pony, I'm shifting it so hard right now.
Dude. I'm shifting.
I hope you enjoyed watching me. I hope you enjoyed watching me shift, Pony.
No, that was very enjoyable. Dude, this is not. Dude, this load is becoming very creamy right now, and I'm not liking it.
When did you get the GE dryer and washer? The dryer was when I was in 2nd grade, I believe. I don't remember what year that would. No, that would be 2016, I think. As for the
Yeah.
washer, we never owned it. All right, here we go. Whites, heavy soil, as max extra rinses.
Wait, do you think I'm chilling or not?
I think you're chilling. I'm going to add a little bit of Calgon to the bleach dispenser to give us a little bit of a. No, we have so much fucking Foca in there, we don't need it.
I'm gonna be real.
It's a T600 killing amount of Foca in there.
I'm gonna be real. I did not want this Suds level.
Hour and 2 minutes is actually really short for this, it seems.
Yeah, it's not bad compared to what I have up here. Yeah, if you cannot see.
With the thing is, it's with heavy soil and max extra rinses. I expected longer.
With this machine, for you can create like any cycle that's super long, and you don't even have to select that many options. I'm gonna be real. You just have
This is
to.
a perfect half load right now.
You just have to select stain soak, and boom, you have a long cycle. I want to add like a tablespoon of softener in this machine. Just a tablespoon.
Sunday is my birthday. I'll do a stream on Well, I mean, yeah, I could do a stream on Sunday, I think.
Wait, I want to add a tablespoon of softener. Just a tablespoon.
A tablespoon?
Yep.
Remember, Pony, you're only supposed to use 2 tablespoons of fabric softener.
So 2 tablespoons?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons.
No, actually, only do 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 2. Okay.
2 tablespoons gonna kill the Suds entirely.
No, it won't. You're a liar.
Wait, why are you adding fucking softener, Pony?
1 tablespoon though.
You're fine.
1 tablespoon. What's wrong with 1 tablespoon?
The recirc is blue for a second.
Oh, I thought you were talking about mine. I'm colorblind. No, I'm just kidding. I'm low.
How much Foca was in there?
Oh. Well, I'm gonna add a tablespoon, so. Wow.
Oh my god, the recirc is white.
I have added 1 tablespoon worth. 1 tablespoon. Just 1 tablespoon. Trust me. It's just 1 tablespoon. It looks like a lot, but it's just 1 tablespoon. Trust me. Trust me! It's just 1 tablespoon, guys. You have to add your 1 tablespoon.
Front loaders are the work of the devil. Well, I'm sorry, Jesus. But the top loaders nowadays aren't very good either.
Yeah, they aren't. They're so.
There's actual bubbles on the clothes, like not suds, full on bubbles.
Is it filling with water? Just like more and more and more?
It is actively filling. Whites tends to use more water than normal,
Yeah, that's why I like the
but
white tape.
that's about all the water we're gonna get, I think.
No, it needs more so you can. Yeah.
Pause. Did he really just say that?
Guys, I think
Where's the research?
Dude, the 1 tablespoon, I think it's working like a little bit low key because the suds are lowering just by half an inch.
Well, yeah, if you add softener in any amount, it's gonna fucking do something.
Well, it's just 1 tablespoon.
Okay, and gamblers say it's just one more spin, and look at them.
Yeah, but
Alcoholics say it's just one more drink, and look at them.
it's like 1 more tablespoon and look where I'm at. One more tablespoon.
Why is it not using the jets? I will say it is looking quite foamy. For a large load, like, this is actually, like, peak, bro.
Is it looking foamy?
Granted, this load costs me $1 because I used about $1 worth of Foca, but I think we're chilling.
This load kind of cost me like 25 cents because I used a tablespoon of softener. No, I'm just kidding.
That wouldn't even be 25 cents.
How much would that be then?
Like 5 cents at most.
Guess what, Washer and Cuber Kid? I added 1 tablespoon of softener to this load. I'm so proud of myself. It was just 1 tablespoon, man.
The Foca bubbles.
Foca bubbles?
There's the research. Why was it just not using it?
I'm gonna stir some ingredient. Okay, we're at a good suds level. We didn't lower
Mine's
that much.
doing pretty good too.
Yeah.
It's just on mine, it's really hard to tell because of the way the tub is tilted.
Mine's just on the main wash portion.
Can you imagine how much of a bigger drum they could have fit into one of these if the drum wasn't tilted?
Well, I added 1 tablespoon of softener, so. I found out a way.
We're about equal right now, I think.
Our suds levels?
Actually, no. We were equal a couple of minutes ago. I'm surpassing you now. You see it splashing on the glass?
Yeah.
That's good shit right there.
Do you not see mine splashing on the glass just a little bit?
We have reached the door seal.
Oh, lovely.
I love the way that Focus suds are like active. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a better way to describe it other than active.
Yes.
Those enzymes fucking go off.
They do. So I just have to add a tablespoon of softener so I can make them like calm down just a little bit.
Hungry ass enzymes.
What? Yeah, but like
What's up, Kiernan?
Yeah, but like 1 tablespoon of softener though. Like just like 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon, Wade. You have to use 1 tablespoon of laundry detergent.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Oh, do you see that, Wade? Like the suds are splashing on the glass.
Yeah, both of our machines are doing that. We have front loaders, Pony.
Yeah, but
That's
like,
how a fucking front
no,
loader works.
no, Wade. We're experiencing the swirling of the white cream, dude.
Real.
The
Ah, see, Tony, there's something I've forgotten about Foca.
Yeah.
It never stops building. It will oh, we're doing step.
Oh, it's the
See, this
cursed
is what I'm
one?
talking about. If like the water level or suds level is too high, stepping doesn't really work.
I just realized something good about adding like a tablespoon of softener. Apparently, if you just have leftover softener in the drawer, it'll just slowly keep dripping down. So if the suds keep building and building and building and building, like little tiny amounts of softener could just enter in the machine, and then it will just calm down the suds gradually during the thing. You
Or
know,
you're gonna have a fucking mold problem.
from 1 tablespoon of fabric softener, I don't think so. You know, there's a thing where I can take a cup of water and flush out the detergent dispenser, and then all the softener goes down in the machine, and then all the suds are gone. You know that. I can do that too, right?
Looks like it's fixing to do a different motion here.
I'm getting freaky.
I think we are. Yeah, no, I forgot to account for the fact that Foca never really stops increasing the suds level. So now we're gonna.
Guys, I
I
forgot. Guys, I forgot. This is so important, but I forgot to mention that I added 1 tablespoon of softener in the machine.
mods send him to the diddling chamber.
Hell yeah! No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Guys, I added 1 tablespoon of softener in the
Yeah,
machine.
no, we don't need any Calgon in this. This is chilling. This is perfect suds level.
That's too much suds, Wade. That's gonna destroy your machine. No, Wade, what are you doing? No, I'm just kidding.
True. I only need 2 tablespoons. I should have a bucket. No, I should have like a couple bags of Ariel because it's like hella cheap. Or like the 22-pound bag of Foca on standby for whenever anybody comes in here and says that I only need 2 tablespoons of detergent, and then I can just dump the whole like 22-pound bag. What the fuck are you doing?
What?
Bro is tweaking the fuck out. Oh, fuck him.
I wanted. It's called autism, Wade. Yeah, guys, I terrified Wade with that one. But guys, did you know that I added 1 tablespoon of fabric softener in this machine? Yeah, I know. Daniel Cummings. You said that earlier. Happy early birthday, though. 17 people! Wade, you have 17 people and like 16 likes. This is abysmal.
Boys,
Wait,
I need to ask a question to you all.
what?
Do y'all fuck with charcuterie boards?
Yes. They are abysmal. They're abysmal. Wait, do you think this is a good job? This is doing a good job at washing my
I
machine.
think so.
What do
What
you
do you
mean?
think about mine?
That is very creamerific. Like
Holy
literally.
shit. I leave to go inside and grab something. I come back and the clothes are gone.
What?
They're completely submerged in the suds now. Also, it just bleach dispensed.
Wait, it's doing it's doing it's doing it's just it's doing the tweaker, bro.
Your machine or mine?
No, yours.
It's doing the tweaker.
Yeah, mine's doing the normal right now. See, mine's doing the normal.
Is my machine being pretty creamerific?
Yeah, like it's full of white cream, bro. Like it has a lot in there.
This shit pisses me off. Look at how much fucking wasted space there is. Could you not have just made the package smaller?
Wait, they just want you to throw away more plastic so we can pollute the environment faster.
Okay, I'm down.
What?
Real talk though, boys. If you fuck with charcuterie boards, do you go for the salami or the pepperoni if both are offered?
I go for the pepperoni, clearly.
I like both, but I prefer the pepperoni.
Yeah, I prefer the pepperoni. I don't mind both. I like cheeses though. I like cheese. I know some charcuterie. Oh, I cannot speak. I know those boards have cheese on them sometimes. I would mainly go for that, of course.
They're fucking goated, bro.
Dude, they have like varieties of cheese. Like I know they have like pepper jack. They have Colby jack. They have like so many different varieties.
You know what would be funny?
What?
To get a charcuterie board from like Goodwill or something, and then put detergent on the charcuterie board, and then bring it to a laundromat.
Bring it to a what?
A laundromat.
I should do that. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I mean, I have a bunch of machines I have to film over the summer, so that'd be funny. I should wait. What type of detergent should I include in the charcuterie board? Like a small amount of like Foca on the side, maybe some Typlus bleach,
Pods would be ideal for this since they'd be able to just be picked up.
pods. What kind though? I have so many different kinds.
It's a pod charcuterie board. It's a little bit of each. That's how a charcuterie board works, bro.
I have Members Mark pods like from Sam's Club. I have those. I have like one power pod left. I have like smaller ultra oxy pods. I have method pods, the crappy ones. Dishwasher pods. What else do I have? A lot of older pods from like years ago. Many years ago. Oh yeah, free and clear pods. I don't know what else I have. I'm gonna be real. Is Kieran still here, bro? He just said hi and he just vanished.
He does that. It's fine.
No, that's not creamerific at all. That is not. That is not creamerific, bro.
Bro, my machine is doing so fucking nice right now.
Dude, same with mine. I'm actually being for real though.
This shit is so satisfying for no reason at all.
Do you see mine though?
I do. But like, look at the way that like the suds just kind of like roll on mine.
Yeah. What about mine though?
Yours is chilling, but like, wait until it changes direction and you'll see what I mean. You see what I mean now? Look at that.
Yeah, it's like.
Tony should use the same angle as Wade. He should.
Fine. I will. Does this look good or not?
That does look good. Yeah, we can see the we see the you're a little far over though. I'd move it a little closer to the center. No, not like that. Like move it closer to the middle where it was.
Like that?
No, like pick the tripod up. Actually, yeah, no, that's perfect.
You guys can't see the time anymore.
Yeah, but we can get that close up on that action though.
Can you guys still see the recirc though?
Yeah, we can.
I really like the recirc on the Electrolux though. It is like really satisfying to watch. Especially on a really large load, it's like really satisfying to watch. On a smaller load, it's kind of meh.
I honestly don't think I could get a better machine than the one that I have unless I actually went commercial. At least as far as front loaders go. Like
Uh,
not as far as front loaders go, modern machines, I should say.
wait. What's another front loader you would get?
Um,
Like, if you can get a second front loader, what would you get?
any front loader?
Yeah.
Do I get to keep this one as well?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, these two are small, but I would want two. One, an ASCO, and two, do you know those Kenmore Eco front loaders with the mechanical
Oh yeah.
timers?
Those.
I would want the Kenmore, not the Kenmore. I'd want the Frigidaire version.
Ah. Why not an Electrolux, Wade?
See, I like the Electrolux, but the one gripe I have with it is how small the paddles are.
I mean, it does fine with loads like this. It does really
And
well
the
with
other gripe I have with it is just a bit small for my liking.
Wow, wow, wow. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's the same size as Kiernan's machines, so it can fit a literal queen size comforter. I have washed queen size comforters on this machine, and it did fine.
Yeah, no. But I also, it's not about fitting. I like to have room for things to move around in there. The Electrolux and the LG have basically the same fucking features, except that the LG has more. And I have a button set that says pre-wash, so exactly. That's Tony, I'm gonna be dead ass. That's the most retarded shit I've heard in fucking forever. You can't sanitize in cold fucking water. Explain that. That's not anything special. You can run that on any cycle.
It's a problem.
Yeah, but now technically you're going at 0 frames per second.
It doesn't matter.
Also, you were doing fine on my end, so
I don't think so. Apparently, according to Kiernan, it's not going fine.
well, it's probably a Kieran pickup.
All right, fine. We'll see what happens.
I have the stream actually pulled up on my phone. I'm watching it from my other phone as like a viewer. So one sec.
Stains, trust me. This stain. I'm literally using it right now for this load. You're gonna see. And also, the only downside is that when I wash comforters, sometimes they don't tumble that well, but that's because it just needs more water. And this machine will, of course, uses like the right amount every time, but like, you know, because it does saturation, which yeah, that doesn't use that much water.
Oh, we're draining. I hear it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drain until like maybe 20, 30 minutes. I always like to
I
run
don't
long.
know, guys. Do you think it's gonna suds lock? I mean, the tub is only halfway full of suds. I don't know.
I think low key my machine might be better or might be fine. I don't know.
I can't hear. Wait, Kieran, I'm on voice isolation because if I go on standard mic mode, Pony starts cutting out.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna add another tablespoon of softener. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's chilling. If it gets to a certain point that I do not like, then I'll add a tablespoon. But it's chilling right now. Are you sure my view is good, Wade? I don't know.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know, Pony. I don't think it's gonna suds lock. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the view right now, not that. I
Why is
genuinely.
it taking it?
That looks perfectly balanced too. That actually looks cool. Whoa.
Yeah, you better like cut that out. Oh,
Oh. Dude, it just experienced the swirling of the white cream, dude. That's literally what happened, right?
I turned off order approvals, so now I can order whatever I want. I know what Kieran's about to order from Amazon.
Taco Bell.
Now that he has his order approvals off, it doesn't email his mom when he wants to order something.
I want to add another tablespoon of
I
soft.
see right through you, Kieran. I know what you're going to be buying.
Kieran's gonna buy a lawnmower. He's gonna buy
You're
Havuna
going to be
skin
buying the Lego Death Star.
cream. He's gonna buy the Cum Chronicles. He's gonna buy
Oh, fucking what?
the Cum Chronicles.
Bro.
Yeah, he's gonna buy the Cum Chronicles.
Guys,
Dude,
I've got this drink here, but the problem is I bought this drink today, and I fucking love these. These things are so good.
hold
The
on,
one problem is
hold on,
I
hold
can't.
on, hold on. I will whip it out on stream. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, the fake laundry productions is here, bro. Fake one's here. Oh my god, dude.
No, it's that's Ethan, bro. That's normal
No,
laundry production.
okay, play along with the joke, dumbass.
Oh, how the fuck was I supposed to know you're joking?
Dude, we have to kick him out, dude. That's the fake Ethan. Oh my god, dude. Why would you impersonate Ethan? Like, oh my god.
I know, right? Like, oh my god.
Like, oh my god. Yep. No, you're not. You're not Ethan. What the hell? We don't know who you are.
All right, that's it. This can is fucking not even a can. This bottle is fucking impossible to open. I'm not fucking with this anymore. I'm gonna change my mic mode actually to standard to see if maybe Pony won't cut out.
Maybe I will cut out for real though.
All right, time for me to open this bottle.
I'm gonna add one more tablespoon of salt.
And Pony's cutting out, so now I have to just. Okay, we're back on voice isolation now.
Okay, I added like a teaspoon of softener. Just a teaspoon. Just a teaspoon, Wade, I promise. Just a teaspoon.
Just a simple teaspoon?
Yep, just a teaspoon. I don't know why, but I literally just added a teaspoon. Just for no reason. Cause real. Do you guys see the recirc or not?
Yeah, we can.
Hold on. What happens if I move it like, kind of like? I think that's good, right? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks good.
Actually, I'm gonna see if I can lower my tripod more. Curious if I.
Honestly, I don't think you need to. I think the angle you're at is perfect.
Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but the recirc water is like absolutely filthy. I don't know if you can see it. But you can see it like when it hits like right there in the water. You can see like the brown. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yep. That's because of the stain choke. I feel like my phone's gonna start screaming at me that it needs to charge.
Then
Dude, the
plug
battery
it
life,
in.
genuinely, it sucks. I literally begged my mom to get me a new phone, and she's like, no, your phone is perfectly fine. And then I literally tell her that my battery health on the phone is like not good at all.
All right, here's what you do, Pony.
What?
Drop your phone in the sink. Wake up one morning. Oh no, my phone doesn't work anymore. Mom, can I please get a new one?
Yeah, but what about all my photos and all the stuff I've done on my phone?
Yeah, true, true.
Dude, I have so many photos from like different places I've been to, and I don't want to lose those photos. I'm actually being for real. And I'm going to somewhere really not that special, but a cool place over the summer. So I've mentioned it a lot. I'm going to
Ethan,
Boston.
it could be on internal memory.
Yeah, I don't know that. That's the thing. Wade, we're about to hit the funny number, dude. We literally just hit it. Look, Wade.
Real.
Look at this.
I think my number's funnier.
No, no, it's not.
Number 34.
You're dumb. No,
I'm dumb?
you're you're a poopy head, and that's what you are.
Why would you say that to me?
You know what? We're breaking up, guys. It's official. We're breaking up. Yeah, Wade, I'm breaking up with you.
No.
You're a failure. You're the biggest poopy head I've ever met, dude. Damn it, he's not doing the funny thing.
You just hear a faint gunshot in the background.
Dude, no, that's messed up. I
He doesn't
love
have a computer, though. That's the thing.
what?
Someone in
I
chat said that you could take all of the photos from your phone and put them on a computer, but that's like,
I don't have a computer.
yep.
You know what I have instead? This is my alternative. You see this thing right here? Yes, call me an iPad kid. I don't care. I mean, I could transfer them on there because my iPad can actually store a full terabyte. Don't ask why, but it just can. So, I mean, I told my mom I wanted that much storage because, well, I have a YouTube channel and sometimes YouTube likes to take up so much memory for no reason at all. So, that's
Yeah.
what, yeah, I don't understand that. I have like almost what, like 300 videos on my channel, and it says like you're taking up too much memory.
This is the most random thing I just thought of, but there's only one type of person I can think of who will ever be able to rival like the amount of storage on like a NASA supercomputer.
What?
Pedophiles. Have you ever heard of when they like find out like when they search a pedophile's home and they find how much like cheese pizza he has? If you know what I mean by
Oh,
cheese pizza.
oh yeah. Like they have like 12 terabytes worth
They
of it.
always no, not even 12. They always have like fucking 30 terabytes of it.
No, 38 terabytes to be specific.
How is that possible, bro?
Okay, my iPad can only store a terabyte.
An hour of me recording is like 3 gigabytes.
I didn't know Hamza played Minecraft. It says he's playing Minecraft right now.
Huh. You know what? I'm gonna do a little math here. So if 1 hour of footage, let's say it's very very high quality footage, and say that it's 10 gigabytes for an hour of the footage. Okay, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt, and then I divide this by 10. 3,800 hours of cheese pizza is what that would be.
Oh my god.
And that's only if it's 10 gigabytes for an hour of it. That's only if it's absurdly large.
Yeah, this is an Electrolux machine, the one that you're seeing right
That's
now.
158 days of cheese pizza.
Dude, that is actually like, nah, bro.
Yeah, that's a Lux wash, yeah.
It has something called Smart Boost technology, which I literally found out what that was. It literally just takes the detergent, pre-mixes it like down here apparently, and then it like shoots it back in using recirc. I think that's literally just the whole point of recirc. But
Me when I shoot it back in.
all right, I'm gonna show you guys. Look at this. Look how much storage I can store on here.
God damn.
And then my photos, for some reason, takes up 30 gigabytes, even though I don't really have 1,000 photos somehow.
My
Yeah,
photos takes up over 150 gigabytes.
I honestly don't know. I have so many screenshots of like crazy messages y'all have sent. I'm not even kidding. Most of my
Yeah,
photos,
true.
most of my photos are like crazy DMs that people have sent, and I'm saving them because they're low key funny. I don't even know if I should show the stream this.
God,
Hold
I can't wait for the new Wordle to drop, bro. I'm fiending for the
Wait,
fucking
wait,
Wordle.
wait, wait, wait. Look at this screen. Look at my screen because I'm only gonna show this once.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. Bro.
I occasionally send it into the GC because of how funny it is. I love how you put so many exclamation marks after it. I love cream. Wait, I didn't know you were like that, bro. Wait, I don't. Oh, I'm not showing the stream this, but I remember you sent like something so crazy in the GC. You sent something so crazy in the GC. Hold on. I'll send it to you over DMs because I can't show the stream because that would be bad if I do.
All
Look
right,
at you.
let me see this. Oh my god, dude. I was purposefully baiting you for the pictures and I struck gold.
Look at the thing that the dudes. Look at the live chat. Read that message that dude just sent. Did you see what he sent, dude?
Which one?
Like the really most recent one from the
Oh yeah. So apparently he's been falling asleep to the streams, and every time he does, he has a weird dream about me, and I'm in the dream.
What
Let
the
me
hell?
go into our DMs real quick and see what his last one was. Ah,
Wait,
yes.
friends with him on?
I was in a video and I dipped a guitar in my washer during wave force, and the water was really high. And he wanted to try it, so he did it with his, and it washed the strings away partially.
Damn. What kind of guitar? Like the one that you used to play Guitar Hero with, or what?
Well, considering he said that the
On here,
strings went missing, I'm gonna say just a normal guitar.
dude. Do you not realize how expensive that is? Like instruments are really
That would
expensive.
be really expensive, yeah.
I mean, I literally own an instrument, and it's not a guitar. It's like an actual woodwind instrument, and that's like almost $1,000. I'm not even kidding. And I have actually never touched it in a while, though. Well, I have an instrument at school.
Holy shit! Look at the fucking water level, Pony.
That's like, oh wow. I keep forgetting your machine's tub is tilted, so yeah, that's a lot of water.
Yeah, it's still going.
Honestly, I kind of like adding like really tiny amounts of softener because I still get like really good suds, yet they can calm down a little bit. I kind of like doing this. All it just takes is like literally just a tablespoon or a literal teaspoon, and that's it. I'm not even kidding, Wade. It's actually goated. But of
Sorry, I
course,
just went to put my
that,
drink in the fridge because I was done with it.
what?
I just went to put my drink in the fridge because I was done with it. Jesus Christ, that is a water level.
As a violinist, I can confirm instruments are expensive. Well, yeah. If you're wondering what instrument I play the saxophone, and I'm not kidding, I actually play that. And I'm really good at it. I would do streams of me playing my instrument, but like, I kind of can't because I'm going to end up playing songs that are going to get copyrighted, of course.
If you're playing it yourself on the saxophone, then it probably won't get detected.
I mean, what if I start playing Careless Whisper for no reason? Dude, I used to know how to play Careless Whisper so well. I think I forgot how to play it. I'm not even kidding.
Once my Discord gets big enough, we should do a talent show.
I mean, I play an instrument really. I mean, literally most of the kids in my band class say I'm like the best saxophone player, and I don't think that's usually true because I don't practice my instrument at all. Yet again, I still sound good.
Well, I'm not even a top player on Guitar Hero, and people think I'm the GOAT, so.
That's true, actually. Because there are better saxophone players than me, of course, in my school. Yet I'm still a freshman, so I don't know. We are at 59 minutos. When is it gonna start? When is my phone gonna start screaming at me that it has 20% left? Because I'm gonna have to go run upstairs and get my charger. I look, I should have brought it down here in advance. Especially if I'm gonna be streaming like a really long cycle.
By the way, let me know when your machine has 20 minutes left.
Why?
Because I'm gonna have Ryan come in here after you.
Okay. Just know that the 20 minutes isn't gonna be truly 20 minutes, depending on if it's like balancing stuff that it has to do.
I
So
know, but I at least want to give him a good idea of when it's time to come on.
yeah, because this machine has 59 minutes right now.
Oh, we're chilling then. We're chilling then. I don't know why I thought we were on such a time crunch.
58 now. Yeah, the heavy duty cycle has a really long wash time because I literally just put the default settings except just turned on stain soak and that's it.
I'm gonna do my mom a favor. Once this load is done, I'm gonna go around the house, collect all of the slides that are in the house, and I'm gonna sanitize them all for us.
Slides?
Yeah,
Oh, like the.
like the shoe.
Yeah. Okay. This is a really good angle. I'm gonna be real. I feel like my mom's gonna come in here because, well, there's a bathroom in here and you know how that is.
Yeah.
Because technically, that's the only disadvantage about filming in the middle of the night. It's just that. That's my biggest worry. But luckily, this is my only load for tonight. I have so many I have to do tomorrow, so that'll be fun. I have so many normal clothes to do. I have a load that I have to wash on the quickest cycle, like a 50. That's like 15 minutes, and then if I have extra time, maybe I could do a delicate cycle. I don't know, because I really like the delicate cycle on this machine for some reason. It's just really satisfying. The only issue I have with it is it just doesn't feel like high enough, so it's not that delicate. Someone's coming down here. I heard footsteps. I don't know what the hell that was about. It sounded like someone was coming down here.
It's the moose.
Dude, the moose is coming for me. I'm not trying to be loud because if it's like my grandpa or something, you know how he is because he screams at me. Literally, because you know how there's like a thing that's like called three strikes and you're out. With my grandpa, it's one strike and you're out. I'm being so for real. He's a really well, I mean, he's nice. It's just do not get on his bad side. For real, he's terrifying when he's angry. Trust me. I can guarantee that because when he pulls the chancla out, bro, that's when you're done for, dude. I'm being so for real. Great, I'm hearing ringing in my ear. That's the best sound ever. Wait, does this happen to you? Like, for some reason, this happens to me a lot, but every time when like a place is too quiet, my ears start like ringing, or you hear like TV static in your ears.
Pony,
Does,
that's called fucking tinnitus.
do you have that?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. I thought I was the only one who literally just experiences that.
The good news is because my LG makes the high pitched motor noise, whenever I'm having that and I come out here, I don't know. I just forget that it's there because I get used to it being in the background.
This machine kind of makes that noise too, the Electrolux. But sometimes when there's noise like around, kind of like when the recirc pump turns on, then there's at least some noise. But the machine's really quiet overall. Like when it has a suds level like this, it's really quiet. That recirc water is disgusting. I the funny thing is I was gonna select sanitize and solid soil, but I thought that would just be way too much. That would just be
Wait,
way too over.
solid soil?
Yeah.
You can't even say my name. I don't remember what he says after that.
Oh, what the hell? Dude,
Solid snake reference.
there's so much white cream in my machine. Do you see this, Wade? Do you see that, Wade? There's like so much white cream in my machine.
I do see that.
I mean the wash action's really nice. Once it turns this way, you're gonna start seeing the white towels kind of just like rolling around, which is actually pretty good agitation. It's getting them really clean, so I'm not complaining. If the recirc water is really filthy, that's how you know this machine's actually working. That reminds me of one time because I think Kirk Reeves actually got my machine once, and I think he washed a dog bed in it in the recirc. I kid you not, it was like the darkest brown I've ever seen. I've never had that on this machine, and I really want to see that, but I don't know what load I'd have to obtain for that to be possible. I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding. I actually want to see that, and I expected to see that tonight, because considering how filthy these towels are. But it's actually not what I wanted to see. But it is what it is.
No suds lock. It took 3 rinses to clear the Foca.
This
And I
machine does
extra one. No, this is the final rinse, I think.
nice. I wish on this machine there was like an option where you can like do more than one peer rinse. Like you can do like 2 peer rinses, which equals to 4 rinses. I wish you can do that on the Electrolux. That would be like a really goated option, though. We'd call it like the peer rinse plus 2 or something like that. Sounds goated. Or would it be pure rinse plus 1 because it just adds 2 pure? I don't know. Also, I found out what cold sanitize does because I've seen a YouTube short about because apparently Electrolux is really common in. Okay, dude, we're not.
Can you react to
Bro,
Bro. Wait, is
yeah,
that real though? Cuz like if that's actually real, I will.
I'm just low key because that's crazy, bro. Like, no, but what I was saying
It
was,
is. There's 3 parts.
okay.
It's
Well,
made by the official Epic Rap Battles of History account.
mm,
So it can't be bad.
yeah, but like,
Do we analyze the Adolf Hitler versus Darth Vader rap battle?
no, no, thanks, no. Yeah, we're not doing that.
I'll listen to it on my free time.
But what I was trying to say was that Electrolux is like a really common brand, like sold in Canada because it literally has the Canada Energy Guide thing on top of the machine.
I'm
So
not
like,
surprised. You live pretty close to Canada.
well, yeah, like Wisconsin's not far away from Canada, but where I am specifically, like the region of the state, I am far away from Canada. It would take me maybe like a full day to drive to Canada from here, at most. That would mean I have to drive all the way north, which takes like 5 hours. Then I have to drive through Minnesota. That takes like, and then drive all the way up from Minnesota. That would take like 2 to 3 hours. And then, yeah. So like 8 to 9 hour of driving just to get into Canada. Or I can go the simpler route and just go up north, then go through the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, which is where I plan to go in August, I think. And then just keep driving east, and then I'll end up in Ontario, Canada. Oh my god, it's screaming at me for that. I feel like they should sell Electrolux in most of the states. I feel like it shouldn't just be the ones near Canada. Like Kieran should be able to get one of these. No, but apparently what I found out what cold sanitize does, apparently if you're using laundry sanitizer, cold sanitize apparently works mainly for the final rinse because laundry sanitizer gets dispensed on the final rinse. And what it's supposed to do is supposed to do like it adds like a 15 to 16-minute soak on the rinse cycle for the sanitizer to work. I can't explain it. That's basically how it works. That's literally what cold sanitize does on the 700 series. I'm not even kidding. It's really stupid. But I mean, it's kind of a cool concept, but it's really dumb. You're in Illinois? Well, we know someone else who's in Illinois, right? Right, Wade?
Yeah.
We do know someone. Technically, I know this June I'm probably gonna. There might be a chance I could go to Kieran's, but I highly doubt it. Knowing my mom, she's not gonna want me to go. By the way, I have 48 minutes left. Yeah, I'm gonna go run and get my charger quick because my phone's just gonna keep screaming at me. Kieran's here, I summoned him. No, I'm gonna go get my charger real quick.
Okay.
Because my phone's gonna keep creaming at me saying that you have 20%. Oh, oh yeah, let me show you guys something before I actually go upstairs. Remember that dumb bed situation I was dealing with? That's
Yeah.
down. Well, can I show you what down here looks like now? Look.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Look. Look at this.
There is no bedding on that bed.
Yeah. Around 10 years old. I don't know why we still
Real.
have it. It has Windows 7 on it. And there's where the sump pump and everything else is. So then, well, of course, the laundry room's all the way over here. Oh yeah, I had a problem before doing the stream. This light bulb wouldn't turn on, so I literally had to put in a new light bulb. This is a literal new light bulb. It looks like the same lighting, but it's literally just a complete new light bulb. I'm not even kidding. I don't know why, it just wouldn't turn on. Because there's like 2 ways to turn on the light bulb. There's like a switch on the shower thingy. Hold on. Let me get this back into the angle. Is this good or is this... I think it's good, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let me actually go get my charger for real though. Be right back. And I has returned. I'm back, boys.
Welcome back.
Alright, I'm gonna plug this in. Also, this charger actually works because apparently this charger sounds like a scam, but its cord is like really long. Apparently they call it a super fast charger and they're actually not lying. Despite my phone's battery health being complete ass, it actually charges well. It's the only good charger that I can have for this phone. And I'm not kidding when I say that because, well, any other charger I use literally doesn't want to charge the phone at all.
Wiener is such an unrelated fucking... Like, Wiener is such an underrated...
That's real. I hear my
It's
dog
such an
whine.
underrated word.
I hear my dog whining and I don't know what he wants. Yeah, I can hear him whining in that room. I genuinely don't know what my dog wants. I think he's complaining because I think he wants treats, but like, what time is it? It is literally going to be 1 a.m. What did Kieran just put in the chat? Yeah, I'm
Let me look
deleting.
at this.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete that message low key because
No, don't yet. Don't yet. I haven't had a chance to see it.
he said he was watching furry.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm not gonna say it because I'm not trying to, you know. Low key, I would talk about this because, well, you saw it on my status already, but I low key don't want to talk about it on stream
Oh, yeah.
because I don't know if that person's low key just watching or, I just don't want to reveal too much. Also,
Gary! There's a bomb strapped to my chest!
anytime I hear a dog whining, you gotta check on it, otherwise it could 187 itself. What?
What?
My dog is literally fine. He just likes to whine over stuff. What is...
I have never seen the movie 187. Let me look this up.
Me neither. I've never even heard of it until like literally right now. What the hell? The Suds level? Look at the Suds level in my machine. You see it, Wade?
I read the movie description. What does this have to do with dogs at all?
What does the movie description say?
Hang on. Let me open the tab again. When a student writes the police code for homicide 187 inside a textbook owned by teacher Travis Garfield, he feels threatened. The principal dismisses the incident, but soon after, Trevor is stabbed by the same student. 15 months later, a physically and emotionally scarred Trevor relocates to California and takes up substitute teaching.
At least it takes place in your state, sort of, but no. Like, what? Oh, I think there's a scene of a dog.
There
What do you...
probably is a scene. That's what I was thinking after reading the thing. I mean, I got a new puppy recently, and he fucking screams constantly.
My dog, what he does sometimes, he just likes to piss wherever he wants. He likes to piss near a garbage can upstairs that's really close to the dining table. And he also likes to piss in, like, really close to the laundry room, kind of near the furnaces and uh, the water softener unit stuff.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
I guess it's close enough to a fire hydrant.
Yeah, we have like water softeners here. I don't know what the. I don't know. I don't know if my state has hard or soft water. I think we have soft water, considering. I mean, my state is in the Great Lakes. Wouldn't it technically just be? Would it be hard water? Oh, it's draining now. Or draining. Boy. Oh
I'm
boy.
draining it. I'm draining it.
Wait, this is not good. The pump. I think the drain pumps. I think it's foam locked.
It's fine.
Are you sure it's gonna figure itself out?
Yeah, you barely got any suds in there.
I think it's gonna do that stupid thing where it sits there and does nothing.
The fuck was that?
What?
Did you hear that?
On what? Mine or
I
your?
think the stream on your end?
What? 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 Wait.
What the fuck was that?
What? Wait, you're scaring me. What?
Never
Wait.
mind, I think it was my machine.
Oh. Okay, I looked up if my state has hard or soft water. It has basically just hard water. Yeah, we
The
have
only
hard.
thing harder than that water is me. I mean, I mean, I mean, nice
Apparently,
weather we're having.
apparently in my region, like, since I live in the most southern part in Wisconsin, it's in the very hard water. There's different regions of my state that have softer water or like not. Yeah, like the most southern part of Wisconsin just has really hard water, which is us. I think that's why we have a water softener.
Just found a Twitter post that literally has nothing but Italiano suicido, and it's just a piece of spaghetti tied around a noose.
Wade, Wade, you gotta look at this. It's gonna try to attempt it.
I'm watching. I want to watch this shit.
Let's see if it'll suds lock. Oh, I don't think it's going for it because of that. It's perfectly fine balance wise.
I think it'll go for it.
All right, let's see.
Does it do the launch?
Yeah, watch.
If it does the launch, it's gonna suds lock.
That's it. Oh. That's literally all it'll do. There you go.
No, that's definitely gonna. That didn't suds lock at all.
Nope.
No, Pony, that's suds locking. It's actively suds locking. I'm watching it.
No, it's not. It's fine. It's chilling. That's how fast the spin speed is for the interns. It's not sublock, trust me. That's just how it is. Has the bleach dispensed yet? No, it hasn't. Okay, it'll dispense it in the first rinse. I'm curious how this will be for the bleach to dispense on the first rinse. I'm actually okay with it dispensing in the first rinse anyways, because there's quite a bit of suds left over. Which is actually fine. I kind of count this as like a bleach rinse.
Did you hear popular MMOs got arrested?
Oh yeah, I was really sad because I actually used to watch that dude when I was younger. I'm not lying.
Bro opened the super unlucky block.
Dude, he did. God, I actually got really upset that he got arrested for real though, because like he is someone who I actually used to watch when I was younger, genuinely. All right, we're gonna dispense the bleach right now. Watch. All right, come on. I hate how he does this long, awkward pause for no reason. Just fill. You can do it. Come on. There we go. There goes the bleach. It's going in. Yep. See, it's filling with bleach. The bleach is just like a little nice sanitizer. Ooh, I see some steam appearing. That's nice. Dude, bleach plus steam just sounds goated, does it though? Bro, do you see the steam in there, Wade?
I do.
Wade. Like, look at that. That's nice. Why, salt laundry sanitizer? What the hell is salt laundry sanitizer?
Yeah, no, what?
I prefer bleach.
Is this some British thing that we're too American to understand? Oh, Lysol, not salt. I see.
Oh, this water level's pretty high for rinse.
You know what would be really funny?
What?
Kidnap Kiernan and leave him stranded in the middle of some third world country and see if he comes back home.
What if I left? There's a place here in Wisconsin that's like it's an island. I should leave him there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's kind of like in the most northern part of my state. Should I low-key leave him up there and see what would happen?
Yes.
It's like 5 hour. I would have to drive far, like 5 to 6 hours away, but it would be worth it because it's in like the most northern part of my state. That bleach is actually doing really well in this machine.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom and grab shoes.
Wait, you better not scream. How is this even possible?
How is this even possible?
And I just want to go back to streaming. I'm gonna flush out the bleach dispenser more just in case. Cause low key. I'm gonna flush it out a few times. Because sometimes there's residual bleach in there. Especially because most of my loads tomorrow are colors. I don't want to ruin those. What the hell did my grandma get on the... How is this even possible? Wait. You were fine. You were fine. Don't worry. That was a pretty short first rinse, but at least we got the bleach going in the clothes. Now we're just gonna use the other two rinses to rinse off all the bleach. Yeah, my dog keeps whining and I don't know what he wants. There you go. That's balanced. What is wrong with you, Pony? What do you mean? My God, Kiernan. Come on. Please spin already. you go. All right, time for a second rinse. Okay, we're filling up for a second rinse. Most of the suds are actually gone. And we're gonna rinse off all the bleach, the bleach off the clothes.
I'm back now. Sorry, I was gathering loads and stuff.
Oh, okay. It's on its second rinse, by the way.
All right.
It has
I
20
just
minutes.
found something pretty concerning.
What?
You want to see what I found in the heel of my shoe?
What? What is that? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a thumb
And it
guy.
was just barely short enough to not poke through the entire shoe.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I almost had a major youchy wouchy, as I would say.
Wait, should I do like a rinse and spin since I had bleach dispense on the first rinse, or do you think it's fine with just 2 rinses to rinse off the bleach?
I think another rinse. I think it's fine, honestly.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Cause like I'm kind of worried about just having like residue from bleach.
No,
Like,
Tony, it would be chilling. The bleach is already hella diluted in there.
so do you think it'll just rinse out fine with these last 2 rinses?
Oh yeah, totally, totally.
Are you sure you're not being sarcastic?
No, I'm being dead ass.
Okay. Cause this shit is sudsy.
How much time does it have left?
19 minutes.
19?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because most of the lows I have to do tomorrow is mainly colors, so that's why I'm worried about bleach residue.
In that case, I think I'm gonna do the shoes.
Permanent press?
Sorry, not the shoes, the slides.
Hmm. Low key, for some reason, just to be on the safe side, I kind of want to run like a quick rinse and spin after this load. I mean, I don't know if you're okay with that, but yeah.
That's chilling, yeah.
Just one quick rinse and spin because I am usually really iffy when it comes to rinsing out bleach. I know it's like hella diluted, but like just in case, because I want to be on the safe side. Because then sometimes I randomly get bleach stains on my clothes.
No, Pony. How dare you? How dare you want to rinse and spin your clothes?
Why would you say that?
Because you're a poopy head.
Why would you say that about me? It'll be so diluted to the point where won't be effective. Okay. Because because the bleach dispensed on like the first rinse. This is going into the final rinse. The last rinse you kind of just saw a snippet of. That's the second rinse. So this machine does 3 rinses if you have select extra rinse, which is what I have on.
I've got this palm olive here. I think I'm just gonna put some in the. Well, okay, here's the thing. These are. Every time I run this, they don't fucking come clean for some reason.
You don't have an issue with bleach residue? Sometimes we do, but sometimes we don't. It's kind of like a rare occurrence to have an issue with that. It's a rare occurrence. But then again, I think what I can do tomorrow is I have a really tiny load of hand towels I want to run on the quick cycle, so I could probably do that tonight. But I think I'd rather do that tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna go sanitary. Sanitary with pre-wash and turbo wash, and I think that's gonna get me where I want.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. I'm gonna take the slightest bit of Kirkland powder and put that in to the pre-wash dispenser.
Yeah, I low-key want to run a rinse and spin. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh,
What?
I forgot. I kind of need to throw in the pair that I'm already wearing.
Alright, we're going into the final rinse.
I'm also going to throw in my mom's pair.
Alright, final rinse time.
Oh, my mom's pair is filthy. I'm definitely throwing these in.
Alright, we're filling for
5
final.
pairs of slides. That's right, 5.
Alright, fabric softeners dispensing, even though I don't have any in there.
Oh my god, the sound.
What?
It's you can't hear it because I'm on voice isolation, but it's just tumbling.
Oh.
You can hear it. Like imagine like having 10 hockey pucks in the Electrolux.
Ah. Wait, can you hear like the dispenser, like the sounds of the dispenser on mine, or no?
Yeah.
So what you're hearing right now is the softener dispenser.
2 hours and 5 minutes?
I think
Oh,
this.
right, I have to turn on turbo wash because it automatically turns it off.
I
So
think the
fucking
cycle I
stupid.
was. I wonder how long the cycle I put like an hour or two ago. Like, how long is that? 103 minutes, 2 hours. That's like 2 hours and 13 minutes. That's how long the cycle was. But there's 14 minutes left.
I
Maybe
can't lie, Pony, that white cycle was fucking peak. I might just do that for my cottons from now on.
see, this is why I like the white cycle. You see
It's
why?
not my favorite cycle, I'd say, on machines, but it's a runner-up. It's always a solid choice.
I only like it because of how satisfying the white cycle is. It just always is for some reason.
I like
Sometimes
bulky cycles a lot.
I do like those too. You know what makes me so mad? On the 400 series dryer, I sent this in the GC, but like the dryer that's matching to the 400 series Electrolux, that dryer has a bulky cycle, but the washer doesn't have a bulky cycle. Why?
Well, that makes sense because like comforters and stuff are often something that has a trouble drying.
Yeah, but the bulky cycle is kind of like LG's where it defaults to medium heat, but that's fine usually for our comforters. We usually dry
So
our
fucking
comforters
stupid.
sometimes.
Like the
What?
thing is though, you would be able to change the temperature. On the LG, you can't. Unless you're using time dry, you can't change the temperature on
Yeah,
cycles.
I use time dry all the time. Yeah, wait, I'm probably gonna do rinse and spin. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Because I low key want to just do one rinse just in case. Just so at least these can be well rinsed.
I'll text Ryan when you start the rinse and spin then.
Yeah, rinse and spin takes like 12 minutes. Because this machine has 12 minutes left.
It has 12 minutes left right now.
Yeah, just the cycle right now. That's on. Alright, we're going to fill with more water, which is going to fill up to the door seal. Because it's hella sudsy. So that's also kind of why it needs a rinse and spin. That's the bleach dispenser again. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Like on the angle, you see that on my screen?
Yeah.
Low key, the Electrolux IQ touches were kind of epic. They're very like underrated and like almost unheard of, but they're very like epic. The bulky setting on the auto. I think your dryer, Sean, only has like 4 different settings. I'm assuming it has like damp dry, has forgot like the vintage, like the really old Maytag dryers. On Electrolux dryers, like especially if you get the higher end dryers, there's a lot of settings. Do you guys ever use dryer balls? I do sometimes. Yeah,
I
I have.
used to, but I stopped using them like a week in because the banging noise that they made was just so fucking annoying.
I'm used to it, honestly. Really used to it. Trust me. I've had them for at least 7, 6. No, they're like 8, 7 years old. I plan to buy new ones soon. Eventually, I plan to buy new dryer balls because these ones are starting to get a little worn out over time. Because sometimes we do a lot of low temp dries, but we also do quite a bit of high temp dries if we're drying loads like this, which is whites. Whites is always a load I dry on high heat all the time. Auto dry, permanent press, 60-minute. Oh, okay. The permanent press cycle is always the universal cycle for me on dryers. It just always is because we use it all the time. Except for my clothes, I have to use delicates.
I just set it for the max amount of time on time dry, and then I just wait until I feel like it's been long enough, and then I take them out.
No, I just put my clothes sometimes on the delicate sensor dry cycle.
And
So
then if it's not enough, then they go back in, and I just wait again.
there's a scratch and dent appliance store near me, and I think they might have an 8900 there. It's cheaper. All right.
I wouldn't trust that honestly, Kieran, because that's the same way we were gonna buy ours, and then they ripped the fucking door off on the delivery here. As much as it would be cheaper, I don't trust like a scratch and dent place like that to deliver it. Honestly, not after what happened to me.
Should I
Then
add some?
again, if something was to happen, LGs are incredibly modular, and it's like 2 screws to access basically anything on the fucking washer. If you can fix the Poulon, you can fix the LG easily. Especially because it's a front loader. You don't even need to tip it back or anything for a lot of stuff.
We have 8 minutes left on mine.
The question is, Kieran, do they have the set or just the washer and dryer? I mean, because here's the thing. This is what me and my mom did as well. We thought that we were getting a better deal by getting the 8900 at a loss, but it turns out if we would have just bought the pair, because they sell the pair at a slightly cheaper price, I believe. If I remember correctly, they do, and that's what this was about. If we would have just bought the pair as a set, then it would have been cheaper in the end anyways. It was like a couple $100 difference. Not the biggest difference, but it's definitely notable when you're shelling out a bunch of money on a set like this.
I gave up. When this Electrolux dry or dies, I might get another one, or I either might get an actual LG front loader.
Mark bought the washer and dryer from there and it turned out fine. Well, then, yeah, I'd say go for it.
Oh, that's perfectly balanced. I don't know if you see that, but that's perfectly balanced.
Oh, look in chat. Kieran's about to. I just want to go back to streaming.
Indeed.
How is this humanly possible?
Wait, it's gonna do it.
It's gonna do it?
Yeah, watch. You want me to put it on wide spectrum so you can hear?
No, I heard it just fine when it did the tiny launch last time.
Alright, watch. You're gonna hear this one. Just give it a sec. It'll do it. Just listen. Listen for it.
I am. Nice.
And yeah, that's it. Oh, you can see the suds. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, do you see it? It's low-key
I
hilarious.
do. Did you see it? On the left side of the door frame, barely visible on camera.
It's actually surprisingly pretty quiet. Also, for some reason on rinse and spin, the spin just seems longer than usual. I'm not sure why, but it just be like that.
Yeah. Pony,
Yeah,
you ever whack your Jimmy?
bro. Nah, you can't be asking me that. Also, wait, what cycle should I use to dry these after the rinse and spin?
It's 2 towels.
No, it's like a load of various white stuff towels.
Um,
It has a mix of like random smaller rags and stuff.
Fuck the dryer. Do you have a clay kiln?
A what?
A kiln for clay.
No.
Just
Why?
throw them in there, set them at about 2,000 degrees, and yeah.
Wait, do you want me
That's the true sanitized cycle. It's so good, in fact, that when it's done, your clothes don't fucking exist anymore.
to? Dude, we should put like antibiotic resistant bacteria in there and see if it'll die. Do you think that's even possible?
How is this humanly possible?
Ah!
The hell was that?
I don't know. Autism.
Pony's getting freakalicious up in here.
Never say that again. I don't want to hear that ever again.
But it's the truth, Pony.
Proof the truth. I survived. He survived, guys.
Real.
Wait, he survived. He survived. On the contrary, we're almost done with this.
Real.
But I have to run a rinse and spin, which is like 12 minutes. It's also good that I run like rinse and spin too, because just in case.
Yeah.
You should do a suds lock and overload
This is my only load I'm doing tonight. If you're talking about me, because yeah, someone else is gonna join the stream after me. So I could. I mean, I have a tiny load of towels that I plan to do on the 15-minute fast wash, but I don't know. I'll just do rinse and spin and I'll be out of here. Besides, I want to watch that load tomorrow. Oh, that's for him. Okay, he might do it.
Okay, time to add the palm olive.
The palm olive.
I don't know how much to add. This shit smells really good. I'm gonna fill this to the lowest line in the liquid dispenser.
Wait, did you hear the slowdown of the
I
Electrolux?
did.
Was it abysmal?
Yeah. So the bottle was full. I used about like that much. So
Hmm.
really not that much.
Bro, Kieran, you cannot be saying that. Shut up. Hold on. I think it's at the right settings, yeah. Pretty much.
I'm also gonna add just a tad bit of Calgon.
Oh, by the way, text Ryan, because I'm starting rinse and spin right now.
He's not getting on. It's gonna be Kieran next.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
It's too late for him.
Hmm.
So we're just gonna do it tomorrow. Which is chilling because I'll have more shoes to do tomorrow. I'll probably just save mine for tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Like my actual shoes, not the slides.
We're doing rinse and spin.
Oh. Tony.
Yeah.
It's only just begun and we are already
Oh.
yeah. Oh. Oh is right.
Oh, yeah.
Me when I ask someone what the 15th letter of the alphabet is.
Real. I'm
Tony,
so.
those aren't suds, those are bubbles. There's
Yeah, I know.
that's worse. We're cooked.
Oh God. Wait, do you see like the little trickle that comes from there?
Yeah.
I'm curious why it does that for real, like for softener. There goes recirc. It's nice that it does recirc on the rinses. Oh wow, the water is actually clear. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need another rinse and spin after this. That's a good
Seems that
angle.
the suds have like calmed down a bit now.
Does mine have really good tumbling action, Wade?
It's doing pretty good.
On mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how it like slaps the clothes down. I don't know. It feels like that one motion the LG does, like the stepping almost.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
Because sometimes you can see it does that. Also, I understand why they call the extra rinse option on this the pure rinse. I know why. It's because you know how it does recirc on the rinses. That's why.
That's it? That's the only fucking reason?
Yep.
Wow.
But it's more useful though, I'd say, because the recirc does actually work. On the lower end models, it's literally just called extra rinse. The 600 and 400 series are just called extra rinse. 500 through 700 series, it's just called pure rinse. It's filling with more water. But basically, pure rinse is literally just extra rinse. In reality, it's just the simple terms. Yeah, I don't think it needs another rinse. I know it looks really sudsy, but I think that's just like bubbles, like oxygen bubbles.
Yeah.
I don't think it's from soap because I
The
think that
suds level is increasing, but it's pretty slow. So I'm going to just tape the air vent on the back shut. Just...
time for the eternal spin of suffering. Because the spin cycle on this on rinse and spin just feels like forever. I'm not lying. I have it set to the same spin speed, max spin speed. Wade, could I ask you something?
Yeah.
Could we potentially do like those streams that you do with like Matthew and Kieran in the Discord call? Could we potentially do that like with
I can
us?
try, but it's going to be a little difficult for me to fit 4 people in one.
No, I'm saying like me, you, and Kieran only.
Maybe.
Okay.
There's a chance.
I mean, I'd love to do a stream like that.
Yeah, no, it'd be a lot of fun. The thing with it is, though, it requires me to move my PC out to the garage, and when it's 100 fucking degrees in the garage, it's not exactly ideal for, a computer.
Well, we could probably try like next weekend because I finished school because literally next week or this upcoming week Thursday is literally my last day of school.
I've got fucking 3 weeks left.
What?
I've got 3 weeks left.
For you?
Yeah.
You have to be kidding me, Wade. Does online school just end for you late then?
No, it's the same with the district.
Damn. Technically, school ends on June 6th for me. But I can skip that day because it's going to be a half day, and that's also just a day for us to make up final exams, which sucks about the last like 2 days of school. We have to take like final exams. It sucks. So like this upcoming week, I have to lock in. All right, come on. I just want this thing to spin already so I can go upstairs. What time is it even? It's almost 2.
I just want to go back to streaming.
It's almost 2 in the morning? Oh, I saw you send something like 5 minutes ago. Hold on. Let's see if we can play it to the stream.
I'm shifting. I'm shifting. I'm shifting.
The tectonic
Real.
plates. That meme. I've seen it. I'm shifting.
You may have seen it before, but are you shifting?
I'm shifting right now on stream. No, I'm just kidding.
Tony, we talked about this. You can't be shifting on stream.
Damn it, Wade. Damn it, Wade. You can't be doing that.
There's a no shifting zone.
Guys, I'm gonna break up with this guy. He's being a poopy head right now. Damn it, he's not doing the funny thing anymore. Yeah, guys, I'm officially breaking up with him.
You know what I should do?
I'm just kidding. What?
I should do a stream of the LG top loader, but just disconnect the shifter.
So we're unshifting?
We're not shifting.
No, Wade. I want to shift.
But wouldn't that be interesting to see like a whole cycle with just greaser?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Like, what about your beloved delicate cycle, Tony?
What about the wool cycle, though? That's one of my beloved ones.
True.
And bright whites, of course, because you know that's my favorite cycle.
Bright whites would fucking. How do I say this? Bright whites isn't possible because it would kill the spider.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I feel like wool would be possible for sure.
Wool is definitely possible.
That's interesting how the older LG top loaders had a wool cycle. Genuinely is interesting. Wait, you're gonna hear it again. You're gonna hear it.
Which cycle on the LG does the most filtration? If you manually fill it in test mode and then put it in heavy duty, the first like 10 minutes of the cycle is just filtration.
Wait, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it.
For real.
There we go. It's shaking the things on the top a lot. But we're spinning now. I'm shifting it. What brand is the washer? Which one? Which one? The right one? This is an Electrolux. This is like the second best washer brand you can get. Like literally the second best. Like LG and Electrolux are like neck and neck to each other. Like when it comes to wash performance. But I feel like Electrolux does better with like stains and stuff compared to the LG. I'm gonna be real. It does better with stains. Because I washed like the filthiest items possible in this machine and it came out like really clean, trust me. I'm just saying. You just select stain soak and boom. You're good.
Where did the suds go? I wasn't paying attention. How did that happen?
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention either. I'm gonna be real. I might cancel the spin because like low key, this is just spinning purgatory. Actually, never mind. It's at 4 minutes. I think we're fine with it spinning the whole time. Which model is it? Depends on if it has turbo wash. Electrolux doesn't have turbo wash, but you don't need to select turbo wash. This machine has a recirculation jet, which actually works on like every cycle. Oh, for the LG, it is the 8900.
That's what he has. I have the 7637, basically one of the newest ones on the market. But I think there's a way newer one that's in. I like the color for it. It's a unique color. They have it in the 700 series is in Alpine green. You should look at it. Like, it looks really cool. Also, like, the settings are like really weird. Like, I'll show you how. You know how it goes from cold to like the hottest temperature?
Yeah.
On the 700 series, it goes from the hottest temperature to the coldest temperature. Same goes for soil level. Solid soil would be down here, while extra light would be up there. Max spin speed would be right here, while no spin's up there. The options are kind of like the same, except extended refresh doesn't exist anymore, and it's replaced by cold sanitize. And the 700 series has a cold wash cycle, which I already know the settings of it. It's just eco cold, normal soil, and max spin speed. That's literally just the settings for cold wash. I'm not kidding. That's literally all it is. And hand wash no longer exists on the 700 series, which sucks ass. Which it got replaced by cold wash. So hand wash cycle and the extended refresh option no longer exist on the 700 series. But like all the features, like optic white still exists, heavy duty is still there, normal activewear, like all those are still there. It's just there's additional stuff like cold sanitize in the cold wash cycle. That's the only differences about the 700 series. I low-key want the 700 series. It's literally just the same as mine, just with like a little bit of extra features, and that's it. It's gonna slow down soon. It should. Way better on reliability and vibration. This machine doesn't vibrate that much. It really doesn't. And this machine's also really reliable too. I say that because, well, I've had this machine for like, what, 4 months? It's a really good machine, trust me. Alright, we're gonna check on the towels and see how clean they are. You can probably already tell. Alright, let me turn off this light because it's gonna start screaming at me. I will say its end of cycle signal is like really fucking annoying. That's the only downside of this machine. It's really annoying. It's like it doesn't play a song. It kind of just like repeats like a tone. It's annoying.
Yeah.
But I don't really care though. It's a good machine other than that. I only got this machine because my parents didn't want to get LG because we had one and it didn't treat us well. But look how white these are. I'm being so for real. Look at this.
Yeah.
You not see that? That's actually genuinely impressive.
The top
And,
load
like-
LGs, I honestly am not a fan of. At least not the new ones. I have an older one, but the new ones, they're just the parts are cheapening and cheapening, just like anything else.
Yeah, like the washer that paired with this dryer you see right here, it was really good
Yeah.
for like it was really good for 3 years and then it died.
It
For
was all fun and games until they decided to change the clutch. Now
Okay,
that the tub moves with the impeller, it's just not only did they make it so that the wash action just really isn't like as good in my opinion, but also they got rid of wave force
they
because
did.
why? I don't know. They just decided to get rid of wave force, even though I'm sure that didn't cost them anything to keep or get rid of. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, because of the new kind of transmission, the motor has to spin 4 times as fast, which kind of defeats the purpose of having that kind of motor in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I did like the LG we had. I loved it because, well, it got boring over time because it didn't have that many cycles, but it was really fun to like actually run. I think the cycle that was genuinely my favorite on that machine was the white cycle, which is like a downloaded one, and then the delicate cycle mainly because did you see that like clip I sent you a while back?
Yeah, the delicate cycle did look really good.
Yeah. I miss that washer so much. I wish it was still alive because it'd be fun to like use on streams. Like it'd be a good streaming machine, but it's like I'm so mad that it died. At least I still have this dryer though. This dryer is really nice and reliable. I mean, this dryer is like what? It's like 4 years old now, and it's still actually running fine. Despite it makes like a really ugly buzzing noise that's literally ear raping you when you turn it on. But other than that, it's fine. Wait, this was one of the dirtiest towels. It actually did really well.
If you're wondering what happened to his top loader, it had a control board issue.
Yep. Literally, when I tried running the full load wash cycle because I had like a cycle idea for a blanket I wanted to wash, it didn't want to turn on anymore. I'm being so for real. Some people had the same issue with the exact same machine that I had, and it's like, why? LG genuinely, and I'm surprised the control board on this dryer hasn't died. I thought that was gonna happen too, but no. That actually, I think the dryers are just still fine. I don't know why, but I really want an Electrolux dryer. I know Evan told me they dry really slowly, but it's like it'd be cool to have. The features they have, the Electrolux dryers are really nice. They have an
This is my machine here, and this is one of the last good washers that they made. Well, top loader wise, at least the front loaders are fine, but this is one of the last good top loaders that they made, in my opinion. No problems. No problems at all. She still works just fine.
Same with the Electrolux. I've had it only for 5 months, and she's been doing fine.
Well, I've had my LG for 10 years, so there's a bit of it's a bit of a stronger statement on my end.
All right. Well, if y'all think that I just own an Electrolux and saying just for that guy that says that they're an insider, I have this machine. Which I'm happy I have this. It's my 32-year-old A613 from 1992. Should I do heavy duty antibacterial or what should I do?
Like I said, go find yourself a clay kiln and
Okay,
just put them
no,
in at
wait.
2,000 degrees.
No,
And
wait. Shut up, wait.
there's no better sanitizing cycle
Wait.
than cremating your
Quiet.
clothes.
Wait. Genuinely, I'm being serious.
If you mean the new top loaders like the 8600 series, I really don't like those. Any of the machines that have, not only just because it's a modern top loader from LG and the motors are a lot weaker and there's all this cheap stuff that's now going on with them. I like that they have the better suspension and stuff. But the controls where they have the timer and the dial, not the timer and the dial, the LCD in the dial and all the the AI features and stuff. I don't trust those. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that those are gonna be very quality control boards. I mean, you can. I know that you're an insider and that you might like know what's supposed to be quality and stuff like that, but I still just don't trust it. But that's just me.
So should I turn on the antibacterial option or not?
I mean, go for it if you want.
It makes us like 1 hour 20. Oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna do that. Yeah.
All right.
Hold on.
I don't know how old my 80s series. You can reverse search the serial number, and it should tell you. There's websites online.
I'm doing something real quick and then I'm gonna leave. Since there's like 24 people here, might as well do like a little quick tour of my laundry room just for a reason.
Are you going to show them the bodies, or are you going to keep those hidden?
Bro, nah, no, but there you go. I have all these detergents. Just don't ask why. This is like a 7-year-old collection, except most of these on the shelf are like from the 2020s and whatever. This stuff over here is from the years 2016 to 20, I guess, the pandemic. We have my good old Orbital over here. That's like 32 years old. I think my Orbital is like one of the rarest ones actually, because I have that. You see that?
Yeah.
I have a gentle speed. I don't think a lot of Orbitals have those.
Mine had it, but it was on the timer.
Yep. I feel like mine's more rare because mine actually has like the buttons for it.
Yeah, true. The piano style keys. I do really like those.
And then hang
on. If you really like, I don't know where you are in LG, but something that LG really needs, because I have this machine. One thing I have noticed, and that I think has been seen a lot, is LG. The one thing that is about their front loaders that is not exactly ideal, in my opinion, they can't handle suds very well. These machines suds lock all the time compared to other front loaders and stuff. If I had a suggestion for you guys, it would be to, instead of doing the flush rinse that you guys have, shuttle to the next rinse and dispense the softener early, because the softener will naturally get rid of the suds. I have never seen another company do that, and I really don't know why, because that's like, yes, it would kind of defeat the purpose if you're going to do multiple rinses, but it would be better to get rid of the suds right after a suds panic rather than to have to rinse a bunch of times and then finally use softener at the final rinse. Especially if it's the ones that have auto dosing.
Wait, I'm gonna show you something goated and I'm gonna leave. Hold on. Let me pull it out. Look at this.
Oh, come on, you can't tease me like that, man.
Low key, I barely have any left. Like, I barely have any left. Literally. They have a strawberries and chocolate one, which I didn't know they had that one. I got that one in... I forget where I bought it. I think I got it in, like, literally straight from Mexico. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna go now. So...
Alright, I'll get Kieran in here.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. Alright, there we go. What's up, Kieran? No one cares about watching performance anymore. Yeah, that's true. Watching performance really isn't like the biggest thing for companies and stuff. I get that. But one thing that the thing about it is it would be I would say that it would help a lot on like water conservation and stuff. I mean, they're already pretty water efficient.
Because I was doing them.
Oh yeah, I can turn mine onto wide spectrum now too.
Yeah,
That
so no one can hear me, right?
My machine doesn't. Kieran, I have an LG. It's fucking silent all the time, anyways.
I'm still gonna cut out.
No,
Yeah,
no, you never. Pony's the only one who ever cuts out.
and that's because you have it on wide spectrum.
Pony cuts out on standard too, ironically. But no, no one else cuts out on wide spectrum. I always use wide spectrum.
When didn't you say earlier that when you use standard, Pony cuts out?
Yeah.
And that doesn't just apply for Pony; it applies for everyone.
No, because it doesn't do it for anybody else. Guys, is Kieran cutting out?
Probably.
Well, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah. Well.
And when Pony cuts out, it cuts out for me too, and I can hear it.
Whatever.
He's not cutting out. Yeah, no, exactly.
Settle a little bit.
As long as it doesn't save on electricity, they won't do it. Maybe don't put 1,000-watt heaters into your machines then. That's just a thought.
If washing doesn't have a good wash action, what's the point of having a washer? I'd rather just fucking doing a sink.
Exactly. That's like the only reason why LG front loaders are like the only acceptable.
I'm paying I'm paying $1,300. I'm gonna pay $1,300 for an 8900. Well, my mom is, but same thing. I want a washer that will actually clean my clothes and doesn't just sit there making me think it cleans it, and then they still smell dirty after they come out.
I can tell you, this machine is about on par with the performance of the top loader, which is pretty damn impressive for a 10-year gap like that.
What about my GE?
I've never used a GE before, so I wouldn't be able to make a fair comparison. Like, I've seen it run in your videos and stuff, of course, but without me having actually used one of those machines before, I don't have a good grasp on how good it's really is. LG and Electrolux are neck and neck when it comes to wash performance. LG has an edge over Electrolux in two ways because they have the tilted tub, which means naturally they use more water, and they have bigger paddles than the Electrolux. The Electrolux has puny paddles, to be fair. Why did I turn the inside light on? I have a light.
Lights your light. All right, guys. What detergent should I use? Should I use Ariel, Tide, Candle?
What's in there?
Some black clothes.
Ooh, I'd say Ariel's pretty good for that.
All right.
And I actually have Ariel now too.
Unariel's your Ariel.
That's a bit much, Kieran. That's a bit much. Kieran. Buddy. That's a little bit of detergent there.
I'm also going to put some Candle Oxy Stain Remover in. Which they do make this. Oop, that's the back.
Oh shit! I should have asked the LG dude what the hell BBT mode was, but I think he's gone now.
He sounded like a plant insider to me.
Because he's actually like.
He sounds like the LG of Appliance Insider.
That just sounds like me.
How many loads are you doing tonight, Wade?
I've got 49 minutes left on this, and then I've got a blankets load. But honestly, I deadass can go as long as I want, really.
All right, I just don't want to make this cycle too long, but there's some stains on those black shirts because my mom spilled some crap all over her shirt, but I wanted to use a portable, so I'm just gonna put on gentle.
I'm sure it's gonna be fine since you added 4 fucking times the weight of the portable in Ariel powder.
No. I'm not gonna suds lock the portable. This thing can never suds lock.
I hate how turbo wash on the sanitized cycle, the jets run for half a second at the very end of the tumbles, and that's it. There's no way that's doing anything. What was the question? Oh, so it's mid-cycle, so I don't want to show this because I'd have to quit out of the cycle entirely. This happens on both my sister's machine, which is pretty old, and mine, as well as machines from other countries, it seems. BBT mode. I have no idea what it does. All I know is when I've run it, it finishes the cycle like normal, and then it just skips to the next one. That is all I know. If that's some kind of factory testing thing or something, then I don't want to touch that. But it would be too late because I already did.
Well, if you touched it and it didn't do anything, then it's probably not going to do anything in the future.
True. That's true. I wonder how many service calls companies get from, like, old people accidentally getting into test modes and then thinking they broke it. Probably not that many. They do a pretty good job at hiding them. Somewhat. It depends on the company.
Probably wouldn't be anything for like Maytag or Whirlpool because those you gotta turn it in a certain way, like the middle knob to get into service mode, like on the 565 and stuff.
Yeah, no, but like on the LG, it's just power button and then 2 buttons at the same time. That could easily be accidentally done.
Guys, I don't think that was enough detergent. I might have added some more.
The weirdest thing to me is that both this machine and my other LG have 2 test modes. It's not easy to access test mode even if you know. Well, I kind of...
Oh, really?
Not test mode. Sorry, not test mode. Diagnostic mode. I'm sure there's a bunch of different modes. Like, I'm not going to do it on this one because it's mid-cycle. But I can show it on this one. There's 2 of them on this one. I'm pretty sure one is at least in the manual, in the service manual, it says one is component test and the other one is whatever. So there's this one. This is the one that's not in the manual, but this is the one that I was taught. It just goes through like the water valves and stuff. And then if you do the top 2 buttons up here, it does the exact same thing. It goes through all of these. But the most interesting thing is this number, which I don't know what that is. That we don't shift. We go straight into it, which is weird. I don't remember what this does. I think this just agitates, actually. Oh, shit. It wants the lid. God damn it. Shut up. What the hell? Okay, that's test mode. Yeah. I just don't know why there's 2 of them. That's the weirdest thing to me. And then also because I've got friends and stuff we've been all over these machines up and down. We discovered, nope, that's not it. We discovered this, which is a manual water level selector, which it just skips load sensing. It also doesn't rinse, which is weird. But I think the coolest thing is on this cycle in particular, this isn't water level. This controls the speed of wave force. In this cycle only. I don't know what this is. And also, even weirder, let's say you're mid-test mode. You can do it for some reason. And then if you enter it, it just shows a 0. Am I still in test mode? I think I am. What's it gonna do? I've actually never seen this. It's just gonna spin, I think. Oh, right, and I've run this before, and every time you run it, this goes up. It goes up 1. Yep, and you pause it, it just shows spin. My warranty is cooked. Then again, it's all of the warranties that thing has ever had are gone by now. I have replaced. The numbers you see are the PCB versions. I figured that. And as long as you run without close, it's no problem. I have run with close before. The trick is with this, don't do it between modes, and it will not. As long as you don't switch test modes while it's mid. I keep looking for my shoes and they're in the washer. As long as you don't switch it mid-cycle, how do I explain this? The clutch, because of the way it is with the teeth, if it's mid-switching and you switch the test mode from like agitate to spin, shreds the teeth. So you got to be really careful with it. The only time I've ever ran this with close in it is either because I was too lazy to let it slowly ramp up for the spin and I just wanted it to go, or because I was using the wave force test mode to just rinse out the tub or something. The lack of balancing doesn't really matter because, what do you call it? It doesn't really matter because I sit here and sit in front of the machines anyways. I actually do want to go into this, though. Let me in, please. Because I do want to know if you know anything about this.
Hell was that?
What was what?
The GE just made a creaking noise.
I don't know. This number slightly varies every time we go in. It's around 150 usually. I don't know what the 888 is. That goes. Yep, that's normal. Where is the one that I was going to ask about? That's right, I have to lock it. Or let it lock. This is the load sensing one. Right. So on this one, it just shows error for me. This is what I wanted to know. Is test state supposed to be the heater? Because my model doesn't have a heater. So if this is what this is supposed to be, and this tests the heater, which I don't know why it would agitate if it was testing the heater, then that explains that. But I'm pretty sure on my friends who has the model above mine, which buttons did I click? Cold wash and turbo wash. So it's these ones, not these ones here, but both get you in. And then this one, for some reason, always shows that it's at max RPM for me, even if it's not. It acts fine, it just displays that. I'm going to let it do this, actually, because there are some weird numbers that show up in this particular test mode. If I had to make any guess, it would be that this is a just general diagnostic mode. This one is like a service mode for technicians, because this gives way more information about just about everything. So this is going to start speeding up any sec. Yep.
Blah, blah, blah.
The numbers should show up. I don't remember when, but they do show up. Are they not going to show up? We're damn near at full speed. Are they not showing up this time? We're at full speed now. I guess we don't get to see them. There are numbers. Maybe it needs a load?
You're a liar.
Hold on. I'm going to go back over to this real quick.
Sorry, guys. Wade's being a poopy head.
I should plug in this light. I figured that you can't explain everything because some stuff is like actual like company intel. But I figured that like let me grab I'll just grab this one blanket, honestly. Or maybe that it's I don't have it hooked up to water, or let me reset the machine. Go on. Drain the capacitor. There we go. Shoot. 150 again. That drain pump is chugging. The next thing to die on this machine is going to be the drain pump, though. There's no question about it. It sounds horrible. See, the main thing I would just want to know really is what is the error? What component is it trying to test here? Because the only two things I can think of that it should be testing that my model doesn't have for it to test would be either the hall sensor or the heater. Or maybe some kind of pump? I'm not sure. Okay, we got that again. Let's give this a go with a slight load. Let's see if this will make it show the numbers. Show me the numbers, boss. God, I love this machine, though. Y'all really kicked it out of the park back in the day with these. I mean, this was manufactured June of 2015, I think. And that was very late in the game, and it's still... Okay. Show me the numbers. Show me your secret hidden code of whatnot. I figured that some of these have to just be factory codes and stuff like that, but it doesn't exactly make sense to me. Because some of these just make 0 sense. And why would it show up mid-spin like this? It's so weird. Chamber of Secrets. Why do you sound like you're crashing out? It's the drain hose. No, that's full speed again. It just did it again. Okay. Let me see. Oh. Where did all the suds go? All the suds are gone. It's still heating. That's weird.
I took away your suds.
Oh. How mean of you.
You're being a poopy head.
Oh, it's getting... Okay, it's starting to cool down. I want to go over there. One thing's for sure, though, if you're going to run a test mode, definitely don't do it with clothes if it's a front loader. I made that mistake once, and I'm not doing that again. The whole damn thing shifted about 3 inches. Never again. Never again.
You should only do it with pillows, guys.
Yes. I don't know how that balanced. One pillow. Didn't your GE do it too, though?
My GE did two pillows completely balanced.
Bro, what? Like, one pillow, though, is a bit more impressive because there's nothing that could possibly balance it out as well. Pillows balance very well in front loaders. Me when I lie. That is not true. I wish.
Well, actually, if you're talking about bolt down machines, then yes.
Yeah, bolt down machines, yes.
But machines with a suspension system, hell no.
Okay, it's draining now, so let me go see if I can get the top loader to do the codes and stuff. I have to let it sense first, but after that it'll let me.
Fuck this game.
Also, if you're still here, I just want to say that bolt that you guys use to bolt the tub down in the top loaders, evil. That thing is evil. I don't know why a 38 millimeter nut was necessary for that. I personally really don't think it was, but I mean, I got it off, so only after having to buy a spanner wrench for it. Other than that, quality machine. Why are you not spinning? You're supposed to. Hello?
I removed its spinning permissions.
Or does it not spin after a cooldown? I swear it does. Well, now it's fully drained, so. There it goes. Okay. Top loader time.
And you guys said it was too much soap that I put in there.
All right. So it's not connected to water, so it's going to be angry at me, but there's like hell of these. So there's that, which is, I believe, weight. There's nothing for this. That's RPM. I know that. This is weight. I know that this is weight because this is what it shows in the sensing test mode. There's a couple other ones. Oh, wait, they're with delay wash. This is one of those where it does this thing. If you hear the beeps, it's trying to give me 4 numbers in a sequence. It also does it for this. And it does that with this one too, I think? No, this one is just a standard set one. Some of these are 0 because it hasn't, like, filled yet and balanced and done all that because it's not connected to water, obviously. That's 0. That's water level frequency. I know that. This is motor temp, if I remember correctly. There's that one. There's that one. Yeah, no, this thing's got all sorts of codes on it. And there's also this. This is one. Okay, we're getting codes now for this. I have no clue what any of this means. Now, show me it again, please. Or do I no longer have viewing permission for that? Please? Please? With a cherry on top? I'll put a cherry on top if you show me the codes again. Please show me the codes. Oh, nah, it just won't show me nothing now. No, it shows me RPM. Okay, here we go. Nope, not that. There we go. 251, 38, 250, 570. And it repeats this. And I don't know what this means. This is probably just some factory code. If this is like total cycles run or something, then that would be cool. But it probably resets every time you go into test mode, which might be what this number is then. Because I know every time you go in test mode, it factory resets the machine. It also could be this. I don't remember what this does. Which one's the thermistor again? It's going to be the number that crashes out on me. It's one of these, I know. My thermistor, yes, it's the thermistor where it tweaks out like that. Oh, wait. We've got more codes. More hidden secret codes. This one consists of multiple numbers. This is a 4-letter. So this is okay, so at 25 and 24, we'll call it, hang on, let's just restart. So that's 25, 31, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, and then there's, well, this one doesn't exist. This is going to give me an IE any minute. I feel like I have federal agents coming to my house because I know some of LG's secrets now. Yeah, no, this isn't, okay. That's it. It shows a bunch of weird codes and stuff. I have searched for every single, I've searched through this entire machine for everything I could possibly get, and I still don't understand those. If you want like model and serial number and stuff like that, you can just focuses. I think that's focused. I don't know. I don't know if it's sensor data or if it's just, I have no idea. Today's Wordle's open. We're not even close to overloaded. This has got to be the hardest Wordle. No, yesterday's Wordle was way harder. I didn't even have any idea, but with this,
I had 3 out of 6 last night.
right now I'm 4 out of 6, and I've only confirmed 3 letters. Wait, there's an H. I remember now. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I should have known. That was way too easy.
So I guess everyone's paying attention to your machine. And we get crap affordable.
Portable really isn't doing anything right now.
It's just spinning. It just slowed down for the second rinse.
Yeah, exactly. It's not really doing anything right now.
Well, now it's filling. Now it's doing something. There you go.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Oh. I'm shifting.
I'm shifting.
No, I'm shifting.
And I'm not also allowed to shift? You're gonna start gatekeeping shifting, bro?
Yep, no shifting for you.
You know what, Kieran? I think that this is gonna honestly be my last oh wait, shit, the blankets. I guess I'll wash the blankets tomorrow. I haven't slept in over 40 hours. I probably should fucking go to sleep.
Is your load done?
It's not. No, it's got like 18 minutes left.
Alright.
I'm just saying, because holy shit, I'm starting to feel the effects of it.
Wade's falling asleep.
I damn might be soon. Holy shit.
Just start shifting, Wade.
I've been shifting for 40 hours straight, gang.
Well, guys, it's 12 more days until Matthew comes over.
14?
12.
Oh.
Because it's coming on June 12th.
Does it need a new belt? Probably. That would probably be the belt, yeah. I can't really look at your profile picture very well because of how small it is on the live chat.
Could be a belt tensioner, too.
Whole dryer needs to be strapped on the spot. Replaced with a 565. I don't care. Don't care if it's a washer. It can dry.
No, keep it loud.
I guess the answer to how I need to clean my slides from now on without having residue build up is sanitizing them. All I'm saying is the water currents in there are absurd.
Hey, guys, Father's Day is on June 15th, and I don't have a father.
Me neither. What are we gonna do? I guess we have to kiss. Oh no. I didn't say anything.
Whoa, what?
So nice weather we're having.
Yeah, it's about 98 degrees gonna be tomorrow for you.
I know. I want to fucking kill myself.
How about worse? You just gotta walk around naked. You'll be fine.
So, continue business as usual.
Yep.
Switching to heavy duty because filtration is funny.
Heavy duty with a big booty.
What a silly boy you are indeed, Kieran.
Guys, it's unfortunate, but I'm gonna have to turn Pony's A613 into a 565.
Oh no, what a shame.
Hey guys, if you had the choice between a Samsung or a Speed Queen TR7, which one would you buy?
What kind of Samsung are we talking?
A Samsung top loader, any top loader
Any top loader.
from like today's era.
I think I would go with the TR7.
I would go with the Samsung. You're gonna hate me for it, but I want something that'll actually fit my clothes.
Either
TR7
way,
not gonna
they're
do
not
that.
going to.
The Samsung will have better washer than the TR7.
It depends. It depends on a lot of shit. For example, does it explode before it even finishes the cycle?
Well, I might explode, but that's not the point.
I'm just gonna test mode this, honestly. They're shoes. Does it matter? It'll balance fine. It's shoes. It's not even like heavy shoes. They don't hold any water. I gotta have my finger over the power button just in case. Just in case it decides to go rogue. Any second now. That went well. Well, that's gonna be it, I think. I've got nothing more. Well, I do have more, but I'm fucking tired. That's what it is. Gang, I can't lie. 40 hours awake, not exactly fun. It's not exactly fun at all.
But it is fun.
But it's not.
But it is.
If you believe it's fun, why don't you do it?
Because my mom doesn't like me not sleep for even just one night.
My mother's shoe exploded.
Wait, what? Well,
I can't wait for her to accidentally lose this pair of shoes. It happened to both of them. Where's the other one?
that must just have been a piece of shit then. Hey guys, good luck walking around in that shoe.
So yeah, I'm just gonna put those in the ringer and pretend like they don't exist.
Glue it and it'll be good to go.
I love washing these because they're like so easy to clean. Like, look, they're all good now. I have a feeling maybe those ones exploded because like I put them in test mode and sent them to 1,000. But yeah,
Probably.
that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. Kiernan,
Yes.
I have one question for you.
What's the question?
Do you want to